Oh, I can explode now.
You assuming I'm wearing clothes at the pool, lol.
I
I
can't
know,
I
right?
can't have wet clothes if I'm not wearing any.
Well, I ain't fancy, okay? I'm a fucking gremlin, okay? God damn it.
Yeah, we're
I
we're
thought you
we're,
were a giant bastard.
we're gremlins here.
Well,
Boring Jack
I'm
and
not a
Jill.
giant bastard, but I am a bastard.
Regain discharge.
A gentle release on her face.
Last time was the end of a combat session. Well, continuation from a combat that started before, I should say, where you wrapped up the combat. And we began with Siegfried alone outside of the warehouse, like on the street, almost like a couple blocks over. And he sees this nun, if you will, like that's just sitting in this car with the car running, waiting, looking impatiently at the same warehouse you guys have been at. And he eventually like slams his axe into the hood of the car and causes like a lot of drama that was I enjoyed very much. But you guys were in this warehouse, around this warehouse that's destroyed by a car that was driven by Pinky the session before, and all this other crap that was going on. Trying to stop the fourth conduit that they use the other three as garnering power, but definitely I think kind of a distracting move. And then you guys were able to get to the fourth one in time, and you had Oliver on the dock, if you will, of this warehouse in the Gowanus canals, and he has this blonde punker woman standing over this Orpheus Agent Cruz, and she's using her psychic powers more or less to like make him almost, slit his own throat kind of thing. And speaking these ancient words as he does so, and incantations that come from some odd scroll of papyrus that is that she's kind of holding out in front of him too at the same time to kind of read from, and she's like helping him read with her like psychic abilities more or less. Oliver finally steps out and he has his second grenade and he warns the lady, and he wants to know answers about what is this all about, and she releases the agent from her mental grasp, and he keeps fumbling with the spell anyways, saying it incorrectly. So she tries to hover away, kind of thing, and she almost gets to the water's edge. And there's other henchmen below that are coming to kind of reinforce her at the same time, and even attack Oliver. He is able to react to this and throws the grenade to land it perfectly on the Coil's little like quartet of pipes that focus the resonance chambers for these eldritch energies. And when it explodes, the cultist aiming upon Oliver is shredded to pieces from the Coil. It's metal and magic, or shrapnel, added to the grenade itself. Agent Cruz, unfortunately, is also killed in the impact. And the punker lady, she tries to escape, but she's almost successful at first. Dr. Adrian Current is joining Oliver during all of this, running away from a group of cultist guards, 4 of them that are trailing after him with malicious intent, guns in hand, and he's raised one already as a zombie that he sends to go reinforce Oliver, and then he turns around and Eldritch grips the soul of another cultist and kills him and resurrects him as this haunting undead. And it just starts to wreak havoc amongst the others. Surprisingly quick and agile, still able to shoot and attack and engage, and just like ridiculously fun and powerful ability. My goodness gracious. And then we switch to Malik, who was further north on the other side of the warehouse dealing with two other cultists and a couple gang members that were part of Martin's crew, Luther's son. They were loading this pickup truck, and Malik's been trying to implore them to just like get the hell out of here. And the fight's not worth it, right? The city's in chaos. Just his efforts are somewhat effective for the most part. The whole enormity of the crazy situation that's going on here, both magic, technology, and just humanity kind of intertwined. Many of them, their sanity's breaking down themselves, and they're choosing to freeze or fight just because of, different psychic abilities and crazy shit that they're seeing. Luther's in the process of just like sprinting his son away, getting him away from everything as best as he can, and finally is able to convince Martin to just get the fuck out of there eventually. Meanwhile, Pinky, the reanimated rat and familiar of Dr. Current, has found his way to the pickup truck that was being loaded, and he's able to ride it and kind of use it again as a weird attacking implement with some resounding success, and then start to pick up everyone as you guys drive away. The bunker almost gets away, but at that point, Dr. Adrian Curran's undead guard has jumped over the fence, and he's on the dock, and Oliver is able to. They're basically we're able to overwhelm her, and she gets knocked out, and you guys use some magic panaceas to eventually kind of stabilize people. After Luther joins and helps carry the body, and you meet with Father Zeke and Sister Amara, who are below the docks, and they are connected to who Siegfried was seen on the street, the nun there, and there's basically a discussion and then an agreement while the coil has been stopped. They were basically here for the same purpose, and they kind of escape in the process. Well, Siegfried's dealing with the station wagon. He, slams his axe in the hood, and the nun tries to shoot it at him, and he's able to convince her more or less, oh shit, we're on the same side, more or less. And they kind of stop, and the others get in her car and drive away, and then you guys are loading up in Pinky's new pickup. Malik takes the driver's seat, and you wait for Siegfried to hop in the back with the others, and you start to drive away, and have a brief discussion of where to go. Go to Oliver's grandmother's house, Dr. Seraphina Abrams, who Dr. Current was a colleague with for a time, and there was a scene earlier in the campaign where she gave Brandon, your character, that item that you totally forgot about. Which is fitting for your character at the same time.
Oh,
Which I
don't forget.
And then we basically wrapped up last session with you guys arriving. This taking a while to get there, a long time to get there. The city's in utter freaking chaos. And from everything that's happened, and you get to the apartment, knock on the door. She recognizes Oliver and the others and kind of gets you guys inside, and we're going to pick up with you guys basically entering into the apartment. Unless you guys have any questions. Oh, and if you aren't level 5, make sure you level to 5 because you should be.
Just level to 5. I've done heinous things to my sheet.
But are there any questions?
I've also done some dirty things.
Are there any questions before we get into the first scene?
I asked in DMs.
Oh, no, sorry. I partially read it.
Is I
just-
want to make this known now that Pinky now has an S in every relatable skill.
Yay. Of course he does.
Yeah. As if he wasn't scary, and as if this character wasn't scary enough. Now my rat creature has an S in every relatable skill. That's what
It's
rank
all
2
downhill from here,
That's
isn't
what
it?
rank 2 gives a
What
familiar,
does
by the way.
relatable mean?
Like any skill that he might be able to do. He will
Well,
have
yeah,
an
it's
S.
like referencing the hybrid skill check kind of thing. So, like, if you have an S rank in what, I don't know. It's easiest for me to like think of like weapons in a way, but like say you have an S rank in unarmed, and then you find this like ancient like sword that's like, I don't know, or spear or something. It's like you can do it. You're not like proficient in it. Like the hybrid check allows you to make it at rank B, as if you are proficient in rank B because you have one higher that's sort of proficient.
But the thing about that is that with hybrid skills, you take it's like the average or the lower of the two skills. But if you have S for every skill, it's always an S.
It's always S. Well, that's the way a lot
So
of the
Pinky is
NPC rules
always
work.
rolling with an S.
Yeah. A lot of the NPC rules work that way. Like the minions I was creating, you guys were facing, the little henchmen, cultist guards guys, right? They all had like the rule is basically they have all at C rank where you think appropriate, and a couple at B rank where you think appropriate, kind of thing. So it's you know, I think it's interesting. And then you get to bosses, which is like everything at S rank, and you're like, okay, which is scary. Which you basically right, you Pinky is boss. I just
Pinky is now a boss.
It's
Like,
a good thing.
Yeah, Pinky is the end game, guys. You didn't know.
Pinky
Yeah.
is a boss.
Good thing he's on
Yes.
our side.
For now.
I told you,
It-
one day I will turn him into a Flygon. He will be a Pokemon. I will ride him. Incredible.
That'd be hilarious.
when Dr. Current inevitably becomes the Witch King of Angmar, I will be riding Pinky into battle with my undead hordes behind me.
Okay. Before we get too distracted. All right. So I am going to.
Stitch King of Brooklyn.
I'm going to exploit something.
Mhm.
Which I gotta look at someone's sheet to remind myself for this real quick. For a motivations for two characters here. So opening sheets.
Yeah, break me.
That's way too fucking huge.
Do it, break me. I'm right here.
Okay, well that's two. That's excellent.
Oh no, wait. Have I added something? I think I've added something that you might be able to exploit instantly.
Yeah, you added something. I was
Fuck.
thinking of another one, and then you added one more from your level. That's like, ooh,
Damn
okay.
you, Principal. Damn you, motivation limits.
I should
Damn
have looked at that earlier.
you.
I looked at it at the end of
Damn
last
you.
week, and I was like, oh, that's good.
I just added that. I was like, this would be funny.
That's good.
Instant comic
Okay,
relief.
well then I have to look at everyone's new ones now.
Everybody gets one. Yeah, everybody gets a new one.
Wait, what? Am I missing something?
You
Uh,
should
I
have.
zoned out.
You should have a new
With level
motivation.
5, you get a new motivation.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You should have, yeah, either a
Free.
principal, a bond of your choice. Make sure you mark them as ranging or farming or in some way, because that is part of the game mechanic. And then
Oh no, it can't be a fear because at some point it'll tell you it
you
has to
get
be.
you get a fear at level 10, I think. Yeah. Like you're more welcome to say other stuff, but like it's the mechanic is only works for a certain number, or just for balance, because you can do a lot with them. Like,
I think you can make it a fear, but at level 10 it has to be a fear.
that's true. I
Okay,
guess, yeah,
yeah.
that's true. If you wanted to, yeah. Fear right now doesn't make sense. Okay. Okay.
I'm not scared of anything.
Mm,
If I die, I live on.
oh,
I'm starting to think that fear. My character does have a fear of death / dying, but I'm starting to think that fear will become irrelevant soon.
well,
Same.
and when you and that's also what acclamation helps with too. It helps, like, I think, define that for the character. Okay, so I need to.
I feel like at some point the fear will become not being able to come back from the dead.
It's not that I'm dead, it's that I can't come back from the
Come
dead.
back, yeah, exactly.
Okay,
It's not dying; it's returning to this mortal coil.
so this scene, I want to exploit some motivations. The only one that I can't directly connect one. No, I think I can with Alec. With one of his principles.
Uh-oh. I was about
Okay.
to add another two.
Once I look at one of your principles, you're set. Yeah. Okay. So, this scene, at the end of the scene, if you, I guess if you have a positive outcome in the scene, and we can define that as a group at the end, if we would like, if it's not obvious. But if there's a positive outcome for this, I want to exploit your motivations to where for this, like, apartment scene, like while you're in the apartment kind of thing. You guys I'm gonna message you about what principle or bond of, like, what will happen if you have that positive outcome kind of go on. And I want that motivation to kind of ring true. So I was gonna type this out, but then you mentioned the secrets channel, so now I kind of want to just drop each of us a secret channel.
Damn it!
No.
Oh wait, never mind. That means we can demonstrate what it sounds like on the recording.
Yeah.
So let's do it. I'm gonna go from the top of Discord down. So Eros, let's hop in real quick.
Ha!
Well, okay. I guess we're gonna have to talk about it like this.
Good luck over there.
Yeah.
So what do we do? Like roleplay?
I mean, we could roleplay. We could also just talk about some random shit. Like, this is now a reprieve. We could take a piss break.
Brandon
Ah,
saw
cool,
weapons the
cool.
other day. He was telling me about that.
What's
I
up?
hope I don't explode you
Saw weapons
guys.
the other day.
Yeah, I was talking about weapons the other day. That movie was crazy. It was great.
Wait, what is
Pretty good movie.
weapons?
Oh my
It's
god!
the one where the kids run funny, with, like, their arms out.
That explains nothing about the movie at all.
Oh man!
Well,
it does.
The movie.
It does? Oh god!
Yeah.
It's a movie where, like, the kid. So the overarching plot of the story is that one day, randomly in the middle of the night, a bunch of kids, like, got up and ran out of their houses
And did not come back.
and did not come back.
And so then the town freaks the fuck out, as it should, and everyone's trying to figure out what happened. You find out that all the kids were part of the same class. You find out that it was every single kid in that class except for one.
Yeah. It's a crazy plot, but it has returns, and it has a very good, like, plot structure where they go from perspective to perspective, a very Sound and the Fury perspective, if you will.
It's also a mystery horror movie. It's a mystery horror comedy movie.
Yeah, it's really funny. It's by the dude that does The Whitest Kids You Know.
But it's
All
also
of
just
this sounds
but then
really
it goes-
strange together in the sequence you guys are saying.
It's really good, though.
Yeah, it is a strange movie. It is incredibly strange.
It's a very strange movie.
Everything that you are feeling as far as, like, oh, that's weird. Yeah, it's a weird movie.
No, I'm thinking everything you guys are saying, like, in the order that you're saying it is weird. Like, you're not just talking about a movie, you're talking about other shit too. It's like, oh, there's more. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to
There's a lot
deep
of-
dive
there's a
into
lot of
this, aren't
learn.
I?
There's a lot
Oh
of-
wait, you haven't watched Whitest Kids You Know. It's an old sketch comedy.
I don't know
internet
any.
thing.
Oh man.
I am not necessarily a white kid, as you might, or well, I mean, you don't know, but
Well, I mean, it's not like it's not content for white kids. It's just they're all white kids, so they
That's
called the
funny.
show Whitest Kids You Know.
hmm.
That was the name of the show that they did. It was like a sketch comedy show where they did like really fucked up sketches.
It was from the early internet, like
Yeah, it was like
2005.
Oh, so it has to be that good shit, or that
pretty-
really weird shit.
it's both.
2000.
It's very funny, but it's very like cringe because it's early internet stuff.
It exists in the same space as like Smosh, if you remember old Smosh.
It's like worse than old Smosh, I think.
I think it's better than old Smosh.
Well, I think it's funnier than old Smosh, but it's like worse concepts than old Smosh. Like Smosh would do like, what if Pokemon was real? And Whitest Kids You Know was like, when we do the Call of Duty lobby, like we're sitting here playing Call of Duty and one kid is just screaming on the microphone like, "Mom, bring me my pizza rolls." Like, oh god.
I
Having
don't know.
Having a whole ass meeting about the Grapist and how it would be a really funny commercial.
No,
I remember that.
that's
is
the whitest kids you know.
Yeah, that is Whitest Kids You Know. So if you know that, then you know exactly what we're talking
No,
about.
I just know that one like reference.
No, that's their
The
whole
Great
shit.
You might be, yeah.
It is?
Like
That's the whole
well,
shit.
no, it's not just the Grapist. As in, like the concept is like these weird little absurdist sketch comedy
Wacky
things where you're like,
little
what are you
sketch
even talking
that are
about?
kind of like that, yeah. And that was
And so then that's why it's crazy
little-
that that guy from the Internet Funny Show went and made a very good horror movie that also every now and then devolves into internet funny stuff.
it's so good.
I'm probably not
And
gonna
it's a
watch
good
it though.
That's fine.
They go down into the basement, and then a witch comes out, and she goes boogity boo, and you go ah,
All the kids fucking chase her and they jump through a window.
and they beat the fuck out of her.
They do.
Are you
They fucking
serious?
rip her head off. Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh,
Nothing
God.
we have said are lies.
Oh.
We speak no lies. We speak only truth.
Great
chaotic.
movie. All right, Malik.
There's a crackhead.
What kind of heinous shit did you do to your sheets, guys? What are we fucking with at level 5?
Oh,
Honestly,
I-
I didn't do anything too crazy.
I'm
I don't think.
sorry if I blow up and you guys are there.
I'll just come back. I'm chill.
Yeah.
I was admittedly gonna go for Overload Impossible Geometries, but then Lust went for it instead, and I was like, oh, okay. And so I wanted, and I've seen what Overload Impossible Geometries does. I just like it, but I was like, I have other abilities. I wonder what I've never used like Overload Alchemist Fire, which apparently is just straight up fireball. Like
It's actually
we're going past the idea of crafting an item and like using ancient potions. No. You are just casting fireball.
It's fucking
That's
sick.
basically what I have right now, yeah. I overloaded my soul beam and then also maxed out its ranks. So like I said, when I walk in a room, I really don't know nobody because they were all turned to ash already.
Well,
But you don't kill. You're no kill.
Yeah, no, I don't kill. That's why, like, it's a slow burn, you know.
oh, it's gonna
It's a
be
slow
so
burn.
It's gonna be
It's
so
gonna be
good when you kill your first man and you have to just like compartmentalize it.
no.
Yeah.
When I finally kill someone, I'm gonna be like, "Fuck, that just happened."
Yeah. It's also gonna be really fucked up when you see me kill a man without remorse and then just bring his body back from the dead. That's gonna be pretty funny too.
Oh
But
yeah, I haven't
adjacent to
seen
that,
that
we
yet,
haven't
have I?
No,
seen it.
I think the only person that's seen that is
We haven't
Oliver.
seen that. Oh, my
I-
character's really gonna freak out.
I think we established the only person that's seen me use my powers in quotation marks is Oliver.
I'm not gonna lie, like Malik
Well,
might actually like slap you
we-
if you do that in front of him.
Oh, and then Current will take it, so it's fine.
All right. Gothic is the next one down.
Yeah.
All right, we continue this conversation.
How do I click it? There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, so I took I took level 2. I'm going hard into the summoner class. I took level 2 of familiar, which gives all apparently it makes Pinky a boss NPC, which is fucking crazy.
Right,
Scary.
right.
And then I did not want to take rank 3 of the Rising, even though I should have, because it just makes them attack as many times as I fucking want them to, as long as I keep spending the strain to do it.
Hmm.
That's kind of scary, but it's gonna be really funny when someday I take that. But I did take Corpse Zombie. I did take Corpse Voltron, so that's good.
Lovely. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm to add to this, then I Well, I remember. Okay, I'm pretty sure I just did Raiment of Stars rank 3, and then Impossible Geometry's Overload. So I don't take damage. I just have +8 armor when I'm
Can't wait for
shifted.
all to commit crimes.
It's time to commit crimes, is it?
As if we haven't already.
Let's see.
Crimes,
I
crimes,
just
crimes,
take
crimes.
Yeah, so I have +8 armor. I have -4 charisma while I'm shifted though towards racist as I have it labeled.
What the fuck?
Yeah, because when you're
Racist?
Yes, I mean it's not the technical wording, but when you're shifted, a few of your abilities are like, oh, your form is so unnerving, unnatural to other people that you have a minus to your charisma checks. So I just put it minus blah to charisma checks towards racist.
Yeah, but you have like this character trait thing that you like to do in this game where your characters have no idea that they are supernatural and don't know what the fuck is going on.
No, that was just Clint. Luther absolutely knows what he is to enough of an extent.
Like he apparently doesn't have a word for it.
No,
But he's like, I am different.
Yeah.
no, he knows.
I mean,
No.
Clinton didn't have a word for it, but he just called it holograms.
Clint literally thought everything was explainable without using supernatural terminology. Like, oh, baleful starlight, yeah, a ceiling lamp just fell on them. Oh, impossible geometries, yeah, I just walked in the room. What do you mean? I was here the whole time. But the door was closed and locked. No, it wasn't. I walked in, I opened the door, closed the door behind me.
Not for me, it wasn't.
But no, Luther, he knows he's a Nephilim. He does know that.
The sicko mode arc for fucking Clint when Jeremiah dies and he realizes he's like, wait, magic might be real. Guys, I might be different.
Even then,
And then terrorism occurred.
I still like to imagine, even in season 2, he was still like of the mind, like, no, there's nothing wrong here. Everything is normal. Everything is natural.
And then you try to kill Duncan. So then I think at that point it had to be like, wait, maybe not.
I mean, at the point Duncan was being targeted, it was all hell just breaking loose. It was there was humanity was getting dropped at least 10 per episode.
Oh yeah, it was fucking it was crazy.
Now, I don't see that ever happening for Luther though.
Speak for yourself.
Hey, I am speaking for myself, damn it.
I think this is the one. I think this is the one where I go so off the rails that I can't control it anymore. I thought that was the last one. I thought that was Dr. Alex Farron who became a skin quilt.
Good.
Jesus, mother of fuck. I feel like, okay, I'm trying to draw this. I'm drawing this zombie soldier.
Oh god.
And
Soldier, if you will.
Who I still have, by the way.
And yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave his his attire very basic in drawing. I'm not gonna do anything like super detailed because that soldier armor is a bit above my pay grade. I can give him a vest and like a visor, but that's like it. I can't really do much else for him.
Well, I think at some point I would have taken off the Kevlar armor and all of his shit and like got rid of it.
I mean,
He just
sure,
has-
yeah, but I'm doing his in combat JoJo pose executing a man thing.
Oh. It is really funny that I do have an entourage of dead dudes carrying 2 M14s though.
And then I have to, because now I have to draw. Okay, yeah, so I'm just gonna leave the way he is at what it is. Should probably put like, I don't know, body armor lines on his
Guys,
chest.
when I inevitably find the cursed sword and become the Stitch King of Brooklyn,
God damn it.
you'll know where to find me.
Oh, there must always be a Stitch
Towards the
King.
western sky.
The what?
Out towards the western sky.
Out towards the western
You'll
sky.
know where to find me. Out towards the western sky.
I'll be flying around in fucking Brooklyn Dune.
Brooklyn Dune, dude.
The Bronx Dune.
What if you
What
if you make a Bronx worm?
Bronx Dune?
Like you just make a sandworm, but it's a concrete worm or something like that.
Oh my god, dude. That would go fucking crazy.
Like it's okay, not just concrete, but it's like just building materials in general.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
it's
it would be like parts of a skyscraper, and like you see pipes and like rebar
No,
coming
it's
out
like-
of
it's
it,
like-
and everything too.
no, it's like it's a sandworm, but instead of burrowing through sand, it's burrowing through fucking building. Like in one Transformers film.
Transformers 3, Dark of the Moon.
That
Yes,
shit is
yes.
so cool. Yeah, when it busts out. Oh
But it'd be
my
a
God.
flesh version. But it'd be a flesh version of it.
It'd be so good. I did, like I said, I did pick up Corpse Voltron, which I think it does say you just make a corpse golem. So I guess I could give it any physical form I would please.
You have a sewer system to construct it within.
Yeah, I could give it any.
And if Seth is really gonna give us like months of downtime, it's just during that downtime you're just in the sewers crafting this giant fucking worm.
It lasts like it only lasts for out of combat. I mean, I imagine I could probably spend a bunch of humanity to make it permanent if I really wanted to do so.
Yeah, but this is the thing you're setting up for like the final
God
boss.
fucking damn it.
A slow descent into madness,
This is the-
or rapid descent
This
into
is the shit
madness.
you're setting up for the final boss.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
I'm the final boss. Yeah, hell yeah.
You're the final boss. You are.
I'm the
Oh.
Stitch King.
I'm
Yeah, I'm the
the
Stitch
biggest
King of
bird.
Brooklyn.
It's gonna be a giant amalgamated rat.
Amalgam.
No. You'll hear
Oh.
later. You'll hear later.
Ratworm,
Okay.
ratworm.
I love it. Okay. Well, Higgs, let's jump in real quick.
My turn.
Oh man, no, I suddenly feel left out.
Damn. Don't worry,
Yeah.
you're the last one.
You got the sloppy last.
I'm fucking scared.
Oh, you should be, because I was
Sick.
I was given a lot more than I was expecting, that's for sure.
Oh,
Really?
ew.
I felt I got exactly what I was deserving. I got what I deserved.
Uh
I feel like I might get what I deserve, but also more than I want.
Probably. No, yeah, I bet that for you.
I've
I'm
committed.
not gonna spoil anything, but I am gonna talk to you this session.
I've committed acts of crime. Last
Yes.
session I did some horrendous shit.
Yeah, you did.
And now a little man's gonna press here for it.
And I don't care, because I'm
Cool.
an old man. That's the thing.
Like, what? You think I give a shit, Sonny? I don't give a fuck.
You know, I fought wars over this bullshit.
And I'm fighting a war, you're doing it now because of it.
Don't know what you're
I'm
talking about.
fighting mental warfare.
Of course you fucking do.
Don't know what you're talking about, kid. Why don't you come to me when your balls have finally descended?
Motherfucker. Burns. Explodes.
We're operating on
I'm a fire in my laser.
we're operating on Jujutsu Kaisen rules. If I curse you before I die,
I don't know what that
You
means.
may shoot a laser at me, but you will get attacked by my posse.
Oh no, that's fine. I'm actually better on my own against multiple people, but that hasn't happened yet, so I haven't been able to show that.
I have guns.
Yeah, no, I don't give a shit.
I mean,
You seen how guns worked last time? I had 2 of them in my face.
Yeah, but these ones don't have mental stats.
It doesn't matter.
I mean,
You
look,
can't.
you've never played Orpheus before this, right?
I have.
Oh, you have.
Played with
Yes.
us.
Ah,
I was the hero who kept making every roll a success through luck.
Not
I did-
true. I remember
I
a
was-
specific scene where I had to literally talk you down from killing a man.
Oh yeah, no, that was when I was going crazy.
That was not you.
I was
Yeah.
using. Oh, no, was it me? That was
No,
somebody
that
else.
was that was you, and I had to tell
Oh.
you that was not you. Coming from the man who also
Ah,
committed many crimes, killing a lot of people.
Wait, you're the werewolf, weren't you?
I was in fact the werewolf.
We were the two basically super, like super strong people of the party. We were just
Yeah,
throwing everything around.
Yeah, I killed that one girl's girlfriend on day one.
dear God.
Ah, damn. Wait, didn't I beat you up about that too?
Yeah, and then I said, "Fuck you, I don't care." Yeah.
Man, how things went full circle.
Oh wait, you
And
were
then I
there for
said, "Fuck
season
you."
two?
I said, "Fuck you, I don't care. It will happen to you one day." And you're like, "No, it won't." And then literally like 2 sessions later, it did almost happen to you. And I was like, "See, I fucking told you this was gonna happen."
I used so much humanity.
Wait, was this back in season two? 'Cause-
Yes.
Ah, I see. Yeah, I forgot most of the people who were there.
I was the hero.
How could you forget Dennis the Menace?
Okay, look, I remember Dennis, I remember Duncan, but they
That
were
dude
back in
was a
season
fucking-
one. They were back in season one, okay? Season two was, as I said, a lot of shit happened.
Yeah, but I think I only got to play Dennis in season 1 for like 2 sessions because then we stopped, and then we get to season 2, and then in season 2 we came back with like 2 levels, and I was like, yeah, so now I'm like a level 9 werewolf, and I'm unkillable and can't be stopped. Like nothing can stop me. And Seth was like, but what if I shoot you with silver bullets? And I was like, that dude's gonna die. Like the moment I get shot with a silver, like I remember specifically there being a scene where there was a sniper rifle across the street out of a different building, and he shot me, and it almost hit me because I dodged it. And then I looked inside the drywall, and it was a silver. Like I went to pick it up, and the bullet burned me, and I was like, "Oh hell no!" And I jumped out the window and physically went like to kill that man because he was gonna be a threat to me and my friends.
Well, more to you, but yeah.
I chased him to the ends of the earth to kill, and then I fucking threw him out of a window.
I don't even remember that.
I was 1v1ing Riley's
Yeah,
like
that
2 at a
happened.
time.
That happened.
The only time I think Seth punched me with a Riley clone was when I jumped in front of one so Duncan didn't get fucking decked in the face. And then I got so mad that I full transformed and threw it out the window.
I think I remember jumping between buildings and Seth expecting it to be like an impossible check, but I fucking succeeded it.
Yeah, heroes are sick, dude.
Dude, I loved it.
One day, I'm telling you, one day one of these characters I'm gonna make is just gonna be the luckiest man of all time.
You're gonna be the hero. You have to play the hero to do that because their not the entire thing, but they have like the best luck abilities.
Nah, it's
Yeah,
gonna be a
happy-
different type of luck. Nah, this
Oh.
is a completely different type of luck. This
Yep.
is a fucking just everything just goes your way. Not because you rolled dice, but because that's just how reality is.
Just domino. Yeah, just straight up domino vibes.
And like, so what's your power? Everything goes my way.
I'm lucky.
What? That's not a power.
That's not a power. Yes, it is.
What? No,
It's not.
it's a, how is that? Doesn't even sound cinematic. Come on.
But Domino in the comics is so cool, bro. Because of that. That's literally her mutation, is that everything it goes her way. And she can make everybody else unlucky, I guess.
I mean, that power
Right.
is just completely broken. I mean, like,
Crazy.
it's like you don't even. It's like she could just hold a gun, just fire it in a random direction, and it'll still hit her target.
And it will hit somebody, yeah.
Like that fucking Professor X isn't even that fucking powerful, and he can kill
That's not
everyone
true.
on the planet.
He's way more powerful than that.
I have a question. How many points does it take to increase a B to an A?
Mm,
17.
Damn it.
All
I'm
right.
one short.
Brandon, last but not least,
Oh,
let's
God.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, go on, get out of here, you fucking troublemaker.
Okay.
Higgs,
Fuck.
Hello.
I'm coming for you.
That's
Finally.
wow. Damn, coming on strong, don't you think?
Yeah, I will be coming on strong.
I mean, shit. You at least gonna
Not
offer him
strong,
some
it's not
dinner?
worth it.
Fuck.
It's
In
time.
hell,
It's finally
maybe.
time.
I mean, I don't know if you need to eat in hell.
Do they make you eat? Do they make you eat big poo poo? Consider.
I don't know. Probably like
Scorpions?
radioactive scorpions or spiders. They try to.
Rad scorpion.
Spider scorpions.
Oh my gods.
Scorpions.
Scorpions are spiders, actually.
Yeah, they are
Yeah,
arachnids.
they're arachnids.
Yeah,
But there is also a creature called a spider scorpion.
cool.
They're here in Nevada. Fun fact.
I'm
Oh.
not surprised.
I guess I better be watching or looking into my shoe.
Better be careful.
I haven't seen a single scorpion for like the 10 years that we've lived here or so.
Well,
Or 13 years. Haven't seen one.
not exploring the
Like,
desert enough.
wildly or frozen in that ice block of candy?
Wildly? I don't. What ice block?
Yeah, unless you're like out hiking, you won't see anything at all. So
The
that's to be
lollipops, the
expected.
scorpion lollipops with the scorpion
Nah, because
inside the
I've
lollipop
heard some
scorpion.
people be like, "Yo, if you have like your porch light on at night, you'll just find like scorpions like congregated in the light of it all." Like some
That's
people.
It's also
only
possible that you
those
aren't
who
looking
don't
well
live in the
enough.
city. Like, that's on the outskirts of town.
Did you know that scorpions show up really bright in a black light? So, if you like, you can go out in the middle of the night into your yard or into some rocks nearby, take a black light, start blasting it, and they'll show up as bright iridescent green. And then you'll be able to possibly see all the many creatures that are just outside your door.
And what if
Yep.
you see colors but you don't see creatures?
That
So-
you're probably having a stroke.
And you had an
Or
orgy
what if
on
you're?
your lawn.
But what if you don't smell burnt toast?
Are we saying that there's a bunch of cum on your grass? Like,
Yes,
is that what we're going for?
that's exactly what we're going.
Hey,
for.
I got it right the first time.
Exactly. He got it right, but like, where are you? Come on, man, pick up the pace.
I thought they were like seeing stars or something like that.
Oh, you'll be seeing stars after Rocket. I don't know. Never mind.
And then you're spinning your hand like, "Oh, I'm gonna get you
Oh, I'm gonna
to the moon."
Oh, I'm gonna fuck you. I'm gonna fuck you hard. I'm gonna fuck you good. You never got fucked like this
What?
before. Oh, you never got fucked like this before. You gonna need a cigarette after this fucking.
I never got fucked like this before.
I need an adult.
I am an adult.
For now.
What am I supposed to regress into
Well-
a child?
I mean, the only way to stop is to suddenly be a corpse.
But you'd be an adult corpse.
But nobody thinks about it the same way.
I mean, yeah, but they'd still at least say you're an adult. Like,
No, they surprisingly don't. They usually just end it at corpse.
but if they're trying to identify like the body, they're gonna use identifiers like adult or child.
A lot of time, people just say dead guy. Dead guy rolls off the tongue
He's
better.
fucking dead guy.
I
Yeah,
mean,
he's a
but
dead guy.
I would only say dead guy if
He's
there was
bag
like.
of bones.
I'd only say dead guy if like we're both looking at the corpse. But if I'm like describing it to somebody else, like saying dead guy, I would say like no, it's an adult male.
Why are you trying to get descriptions on this? Are you with the
Because
cops or something?
because I'm
Are you about to die?
autistic. Because I'm fucking autistic. God damn it! And I need every
Are you with
ounce
the
of
cops?
detail.
Hicks, we need to get out of here.
We got to mask better.
Too
What?
late. This is all recording. I got you, motherfuckers.
Ah!
Oh, well then I plead the fifth. I didn't say any of that shit. It was deep faked
Bullshit.
in live action.
No,
Live
no.
action deep faking.
Live action.
How dare you? I'm gonna sue your ass for this.
We deep
I hope you know
we
that.
deep fake by the second. It cost us $1 million per second to deep fake, but we did it.
It's okay. You're being paid 10 million just to even think about it.
Wait, so someone's scanning your brain waves? You let someone scan your brain? Damn.
Oh, look, the sun is a deadly laser.
No,
Sun is a
the sun is a deadly laser.
I knew that'd work.
Not anymore. There's a blanket. Oh, come on. That's like, okay. No, if you can't say like, oh, I knew that would work, because like, come on. Of course it's gonna work. That'd be like saying, if someone was like, is this the real life? No, you want to.
I blanked out.
I
I'm
know you
sorry.
fucking
I'm
want to.
like
Too bad. Someone's
I'm
gonna
like
do it.
halfway
I'm
deep in this
sandbagging it. I'm
fucking
sandbagging
yogurt
it.
cup.
Nope, but you know people want to do it. It gets irritating. It's like, how dare you not complete that? You have to complete it.
I gotta throw this shit away. I'll be right back.
Is this just fantasy?
Caught in a landslide.
Got it.
No escape from reality.
Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy. I need no sympathy, 'cause I'm easy come, easy go. Little high, little low. Anywhere the wind blows doesn't really matter to me. To me.
God damn, I'm sweating like a motherfucker in this bitch.
Dude, I have the most tragic reason for even knowing that song in its entirety. It's not because it's on a playlist. It's not because I've ever played it a million times in a row. It's from working at a goddamn Baskin Robbins, and that shit would play every fucking day.
It's a strange thing to be playing at a Baskin Robbins.
Well, it was just on the fucking radio. So just every day it would just pop up at least once. And then when that high note rolls around, you fucking annoy your coworkers with it. Because, you know, you gotta. Yeah, I think I'll leave it at that. That's a lot of extra fucking work to have to put through that I don't want to do.
I don't want to do any work.
I want to, because I need money. I need money.
Oh yeah, no, money is good.
If I got money, then I got food. And I want food. Yeah, it's cool. Okay.
You guys should really try some of this yogurt.
Your yogurt specifically?
Yeah.
I don't want what you've already tongued. So no.
How do you know I'm tonguing it?
Well, you probably you put your spoon in your mouth and then you put your spoon back in the yogurt. So
Ah, you fucking amateur. I'm not using a spoon.
oh, so you're tonguing it.
Maybe.
Well, looks like I was right.
No, I'm actually kind of sucking it. I don't really have much of a tongue because a lot of it was ripped off when I was a kid.
What in the butt mothering fuck?
Yeah.
Where did it go?
On some kind of icy surface. I don't know. It was a long time ago.
Oh, so like
It was a really fucked up situation.
so like the surface of your tongue is like ripped apart, not like
The tip of it.
okay. Because I was about to say like, well, you don't sound like your tongue got fucking ripped apart.
No. Don't get me wrong. It's not like ripped out. It's just like the tip of it. Like it doesn't reach out as far as it should because like a piece of it's gone. That's what I'm trying to say.
I mean, no.
Like I used to be able to touch my tongue, or sorry, my chin. It doesn't reach that far anymore.
Oh, my tongue's not long enough to do that.
Mine used to be.
God damn it! I gotta fucking delete some. Ugh. You have to go bye because I have no space on my fucking phone. I need a new phone, but I can't afford a new phone. Unless I could trade it in for free to get a new phone for free. Whatever. My tongue just ain't that long. But what I lack in length, I make up with nothing. There's nothing to make up with.
I'm sorry, I blanked in just now. What the fuck are you talking about your length for?
Yep, I'm not gonna explain any more than that. You should have paid attention, so now you get to be confused. Oh, come the fuck on. You didn't take Bruh, you didn't take that photo. You couldn't take that fucking photo.
I think I did that right.
Go away.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, your goddamn battery.
Wow. Oh, okay. I did not mean to make it sound like that. What the fuck was that noise?
Look,
Ignore
man,
that.
I am not on Pornhub right now, so not what I even remotely care to hear.
I thought this was YouTube.
Well, yes, exactly. This is YouTube.
Oh, fuck. Oh, and I said my... Wait, did I say my... No, I didn't say my channel name. Okay, never mind. I'm good. I don't want people going over to my shit and be like, hey, aren't you that moaning guy?
Look, okay, barely anyone even watches the videos except for like us, and that's pretty much it. There's nothing to even remotely worry about. I don't get
Like an
views.
archive.
Yeah, I'm basically an archive channel, if anything. And I barely even remember to upload shit. I would have been uploading, but my fucking brain has been on fire this whole fucking month and I can't get shit done.
Same, but for different reasons.
I've
been online too much.
Oh, I didn't explain my reasons. How dare. How dare you? I didn't even explain my reasons.
Explain them then.
I'm not.
You have all the time.
I'm not gonna explain my reasons.
Why not?
Because I don't care to. They're my reasons.
Well, okay, then why bring it up then? Why be sad about it then?
Because you said you had different reasons, but I didn't have any reasons. So how could you have different reasons? Well, I never said anything.
Because I believe I am different from everybody all the time. I am fucking special.
Well,
do you see me?
damn.
I am fucking amalgam.
Aren't you the
I'm the best shit.
Aren't you the fucking narcissist?
Yes.
Well, there is an imposter among them, so it's not.
When the imposter.
That's not
Oh no.
technically wrong. To be fair, there is an imposter among them.
Among Us?
Among them, it's if you see the picture, you immediately know.
Oh wait, is there a pic? Oh okay. Let me see. It's the guy with the lines, obviously.
The what? My God, you've been in there forever. What the fuck? What the fuck are you doing?
Art. they at their mic or are they like in the distance?
That is in the distance. Our package arrived.
Pipe bomb.
Damn it! You weren't supposed to tell us. Oh, God. Oh. I can do that now. Fuck, why don't I just should I do that? I should do that. That sounds like an interesting test. I'm gonna test it. Oh, I'm gonna test it. Motherfucker! I should.
Are they breaking?
Far in the distance.
Yo, why you gotta keep talking? Why you gotta keep talking shit about me? Okay? Why you gotta keep talking shit?
It's what happens. It's
What
what
are
happens
you
when people aren't
doing?
around. We gotta start talking about shit about Brandon again because he's not here.
Look, man, I'm just in my fucking kitchen. Shit, I'm just doing
I'm
it.
curious what you're
What'd
doing.
Yeah, I'm in my kitchen. Fuck. Shit.
Doing what?
Fuck.
Cleaning.
Oh, baby.
I'm cleaning
Tell
shit.
me. Just cleaning?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not making anything? Nothing at all?
What the fuck
Um,
else am I supposed to do? Brandon took 5,000
It
years.
sounds like you're doing a lot.
Had a
Brandon.
lot to talk about.
Having a time over there.
Had a lot to talk about. Okay, there's a lot of layers that I did not
There-
mean
there-
to put on this cake. Okay,
Did you fuck
Wait,
my
what?
grandma?
I
That's
might have fucked your grandma.
Ah, yes, grandmas.
That's the first question that comes out of your. I love it.
This is important.
Is that Alex asking me, or is that Oliver asking me, dude?
Oh God!
layers. Okay, we just
Because
broke
best friend to best
all the
friend,
twists.
yes, I fucked your grandma. I did it really. Yes, absolutely, I fucked your grandma for sure. Dr. Curran to Oliver, absolutely, I fucked your grandma. I fucked your grandma. Really good.
Yeah, we had to
was a
figure
long
out.
time ago,
We had to
though.
figure out those layers. So, nevertheless, all right. The only one of you that I didn't get an item from, which is you don't have to do one. It was just something I wanted to add in to the scene was Malik for that little knickknack you might see in her weird house as you guys enter. So Malik, you can message me something if you would like, while I get us into that kind of first scene, or no harm, no foul. It's not the end of the world, but it's something that I want to play with. I like to do in heavier roleplay games, especially I usually end up trying to find an item that one of your characters like latches onto in some way to kind of play with some of the sort of imagery and sentimentality that motivates your character and things like that. I usually think it's something that I don't know. Yeah, I just find it fun. There's layers I could talk to about why, but I want to get into the game. So you all are traveling up this the doors closing behind you. You're a larger group of 6 people coming inside. Jurgen talking in German to
Coming inside, Jurgen.
Secret.
Sorry.
Wait, we also have the two. Do we have the 2 people, or are they still in the car?
I texted, by the way.
Oh yes. You would be carrying the people. You would be carrying the hostages. So, Siegfried would not be. Okay, so I'm gonna rewind part of what I said. Okay, Jurgen is carrying the man, and Luther would be carrying the woman from the aforementioned scenes inside. Siegfried would be trailing behind everyone as the one to last close the door. As the rest of you go up a set of 5 or 6 stairs, heavy wooden banisters on each side, very dark wood, to a living room den sort of area that you kind of like step more down into. Thick shag carpets from the 70s still there.
We have 2 zombies. I'm gonna
Oh.
tell them to just sit outside the door, like just.
Luckily, luckily,
On the inside of the door, like with the guns, like so that people don't go, "What the hell are these weirdos doing out here?" But it's also New York, so
No one's gonna touch it.
nobody asked.
Thank you for the reminder. I forgot about your zombies.
2 zombies. Yeah.
The zombies, yes, I imagine because I can control part of what they do. I imagine one just kind of leans down on the side of the house and just falls over and looks like someone, a half dead homeless man.
With a gun in his lap, yeah.
With his gun. Well, he's like laying on the gun, so he's like partially covering it. So you're like, okay, I guess it works. The other one just walks off slightly into the shadows underneath the kind of like fire escape area and whatnot. It's just like sitting there like a soldier on guard, and you're like, yeah, someone's gonna scream, eventually gonna see you.
That'll be a fun explanation.
But like I like the idea especially of like partial motivations of their former life still activated in a way. As they
like blocks the door from me, and she's like, "Those are not coming inside my house." Like, fuck. Like, go away. Go away.
Only living, yes, only living. Only the living. And as you guys come inside up the steps into this den area, there's like I imagine two sets of couches, like 4 couches in total, one on each side of the room. It's a very big room, and then a pairing of chairs around this like circular table on the very far side, and then just shelves just grip the walls all the way around from floor to ceiling, filled with books and knickknacks and papers and scrolls and busts and death faces from weird Egyptian and Greek kind of stuff. Like so much stuff that has been gathered over the last 40 plus years. And she has obviously traveled very far and wide across the earth there is in the corner, back right corner, that she starts to walk to go to where the drink kind of setup is. That's on top of this piano. While she walks over to there, she mutters to you to set the unconscious ones on one of the couches and make yourselves comfortable for now. And she implies after she pours her own drink that if you want a drink, you can walk up and get one. She doesn't really have too much of a care for that. Very kind of nonchalant it seems at first, but there's a sense of urgency in her eyes when you look at her, and you lock eyes with her, that she knows the intensity of the situation. She's just trying to drink it off in some ways, and she's seen some stuff, right? So it's not like her first rodeo, but she's definitely concerned, so to speak. And she eventually circles around to one of the chairs and takes a seat, and you guys settle, and you put the bodies down, and there is a disorganization to the room that's apparent, but it's like organized chaos to where you start to see in between some of the bookshelves, there's little tables that are just covered in papers, a desk that actually might be usable. There's just a stack of books and other things that make it seem like, oh, that was just a bookshelf that was stacked. Oh no, it's actually a desk. But there is a the haphazardness. There is like a subtle organization to most that you guys do see, that she knows where everything is, in that aspect. And as you guys look around and settle in is when you each have those moments with seeing some item in the room that draws your eye. And the layer that I want to add to that now, I guess, in this scene, other than what you may have messaged me or the like, is despite that urgency that we've discussed the first moment, just because of what is in the room and who and where this woman has been and the thing you see, there's a quiet that happens for like nigh on a minute that's like almost too awkward, as everyone kind of just sits and like looks. Luther staring at one of the bookcases. Oliver back by the piano is, as best as you can tell, like a shrine, if you will. Like it's obviously a place where she set up a grouping of pictures, and you see one of them that you've seen before that draws your eye, and you're like, and when she turns around after finishing her drink, you both lock eyes, and she awkwardly kind of blushes at you too and tries to nod caringly, and there's a little bit of tension that comes from there that I think adds to the layer of silence in the first few minutes. Siegfried takes a long time to sit down as he finds on one of the opposite sides of the room, on one of the shelves, this music box that he opens and just listens to for 30 seconds, and he's just quiet, just listening, and there's a very awkward Germanic lullaby that's probably 200 years old that takes up the silence for the latter part. And then, there's a in that same shrine, maybe it's Dr. Current, out of memory or I don't know, just sheer absent-mindedness, if nothing else, makes his way to get a drink or whatnot. In that nearby that shrine, you find one of those framed pictures with that newspaper clipping and Oliver sees him staring at that newspaper clipping, and each of you kind of just take that in for a brief moment, and then I need to look at one thing. And she eventually will kind of awkwardly clear her throat and say, well, Dr. Current, it's like she almost forgot your last name for a second, with the way she says it. You, and then her eyes, though, are locked on you, Oliver. Like, she's talking for the few moments, and then she eventually breaks and goes over to Dr. Current. What? You must have been successful, otherwise I imagine there would have been more noise tonight than what I've heard. The city seems to be slowly settling. Why have you come here? I assume Orpheus would have found you a safe house by this point.
The
Now,
city is in disarray. It's kind of hard to find a safe house. We just kind of needed a place to go to interrogate these.
yeah, tonight could have been way better, you know?
You
So,
bring them to interrogate here. Oh, they look alive, but I would say that's the best I could say for them.
Well, you know me.
Um, she nods kind of solemnly. The rest of you, I do not know, so at least if you're going to be in my home, I would like to know your name. I know one other of you, I think. Um, but I will save that reunion for hopefully later. It is good to see you, though, Oliver.
I hope
Indeed.
you've been well. I'm not sure if you know me as well as you think you do.
back.
And I know your face. I know your smile. She gestures over to the pictures, and you kind of look over there briefly, and I imagine she senses the insincerity from what's going on there. So she kind of rises from her seat and walks over to the piano and um gets herself another drink. Uh, Before she like awkwardly turns back to the rest of you. And the other you, the night did not go well while you're working for Orpheus. My
Yes,
my
I
young
am.
friend. That is tends to happen when you deal with the eldritch natures of this world that intercede and those that want to manipulate it. You are who? Whom? Who, why? How do you know Adrian? I mean, Doctor Current. And the way she says Adrian, it's with a familiarity that you all notice. That's like.
Oh, hold the fuck up! Wait a minute.
Physically
on.
winced.
Yeah.
Oliver, ew. It just looks up, bro.
Oliver uncomfortably shifts away just an inch from Dr. Current.
Like, Oliver at this point is now just like wandering around the apartment, just like,
Taking
like
in
I,
little
I
snacks.
don't really want to be here, kind of feeling.
Mhm.
Everyone looks tense. How about I get some drinks, yeah? Anybody want a drink?
She waves off to say, "Help yourself." But still, you are who?
You could call me Malik.
Malik. I like
Just Malik.
someone. Just Malik. Well, Malik. I like someone that enjoys a good drink. Um,
Well, of
and
course I
he
do.
and she looks beyond you and says, do you know who that's by?" She says to Siegfried, and Siegfried responds in German, and she talks back to him in German for a second, and there's this like interchange that hints to a commonality of their like ancestry that's quite apparent as they talk to each other. And then Siegfried kind of takes that conversation and sits down. Afterwards, closing the music box before he walks away, and she then looks over to where Luther is, and says, "Welcome, sir. Um, I think of all of us, you look the most out of place, if at all possible. I am Serafina. Who are you?"
Um, Luther has been just, I don't want to say eyeing her with distrust, but there is an intensity in the way he looks at her the entire time, which I feel his oh, I forgot to open that document. Whatever. Um I feel his humanity score effects of causing headaches passively to people around him might intensify just a little bit as he does this before he says, Luther Craw.
Um, Mr. Craw, um, you please make yourself at home. I am not much of a homemaker, but I do have some food in the kitchen. Is anyone hungry? I can throw together uh, some soup, I hope, at least.
We're not hungry, but if you need help with that, I can. I also do
Best
have
if you
a
don't
few
waste your
questions
time
for you.
now.
I think we should
Oh.
actually get down to brass tacks here.
I think so too.
There's that too. Yeah, we can just jump into it. I say as I shift away, kind of wanting the soup.
Well, Malik, if you know your way around the kitchen, you're more than welcome. It seems like the others have some more specific questions. She already looks guilty in some ways, like
Apologies.
with her response. Like she, there's, yeah, she needs to. You basically, she gets, she looks a little stressed out, which I'm not going to tell you exactly what one of her fears is, but she's facing one of her fears right now in this conversation. So she's a little sweaty and stuff. So she has to spend 2 mental and 2 spiritual strain to kind of like do that, kind of thing. So this is where I do want to remind you about, other than invoking your motivations, like I talked about with most of you in our little private chats there. Um, there is the social interaction mechanics of the game. I just want to like quickly remind you about, because that's kind of what we're in right now. Is how I see this is so social influence you can manipulate with presence, deception, intimidation, or inclination to move them towards your side. And there's a level of -3 to +3, 7 levels, 0 being its own level, where -3 is the core of their identity is against you. +3 is like, oh my god, they're gonna die for you, kind of thing. Like the core of their identity is positive towards you. She is definitely not positive towards you guys right now. She's definitely slightly negative. I would not argue -3, but I would argue -1 or -2, depending on what you guys are going after here. You need to get her to a positive inclination in order to get her to talk to you, is kind of the thing. And you do that by getting successful presence, deception, or intimidation checks with charisma versus wariness or willpower, depending on the check, to kind of sway her to one side or the other. If you're able, though, to determine a motivation of hers ahead of time, you can have a stronger chance to basically influence them. And you can gain an understanding of a character's motivations by rolling empathy with charisma versus what they have to defend themselves. It depends on whether you're observing or interacting with them. They have a different way to defend themselves. But basically, the more motivations you know, the stronger you can influence them. Is the idea.
Can we roll that at any time, or do you want to like?
Yes, it's one of
Yeah.
those things to where, when we're in a social thing, this is narrative social stuff. So it's like, the determining motivations is definitely like a lot of what we do in D&D with insight checks. It's like you kind of like feeling them out and getting insight of what they actually are about. Those checks are pretty difficult, I would say. So it's useful to kind of think about maybe for tactics or abilities or things that kind of help with those things sometimes. But the social influence checks in and of themselves, they're both about degrees of successes of how far you kind of can manipulate them.
Okay.
For those things. But yeah, you can ask for them at any time to kind of like do those things.
Then I have a couple things I want to do. I want to roll an empathy check to kind of determine how she is feeling about this situation. Like if this was even a good idea to come here, or if she just like doesn't want us here. Like basically like determining like what it is that she is fearing about this
Okay.
situation. Because she seems a little weird.
I will say if you're successful with that empathy observation check with charisma, then I would say that you learn your knowledge. If you get enough degrees of success, you'll learn one of her motivations.
Okay, sweet. I'm gonna roll
I see that's
empathy
all
with
over there.
charisma.
Empathy with charisma. She's gonna oppose with I think for the first, I think with you, honestly, she's gonna use deception and charisma.
Probably a good idea.
Because of who you are. She rolls flat on the dice. So she has okay. She has a -2 situational. Wait, check empathy against the target's deception with a -2. Okay, you have a -2 situational.
I do. Fuck.
And she's rolling with deception and charisma. She rolled flat on the dice. So she's going to. I think she'll spend.
So I'm at -2
Ooh.
on this.
Okay.
That's a question. So I'm at -2, or she's
Okay,
at
let
-2?
me read it again. Check empathy charisma against the target's deception with a -2 situational penalty.
Okay, so yes, I am at -2.
Yeah.
Determine if she's okay for sure.
Yeah. That's to determine the motivation. So without the -2 for your initial question, is a different thing. So, okay, so account for it without the -2 for your initial question of just how does she feel about you being here, and then we'll add the -2 to see if you actually determine one of her motivations.
So I'll spend. I will. Okay, so I'm gonna C in empathy, so I can spend the 3. I think I'll just spend 2 and get to a 3 because I rolled a +1, and my charisma is 2, so it would be 2 or 1 or 5, basically. So it's 5 without the -2.
Okay, 5 without the -2. Okay, 5 without the -2. Was it a good idea to come here? How do I want to describe this? She is.
Hold on, before you describe this to me, can I use my have you considered quick thinking motivation?
Yes.
Like running this all back through the brain.
Yeah, trying to remember all the conversations you had with her and other.
Yeah,
okay, yeah, I think that makes sense.
I'm gonna roll a D3 real quick. Hold on. Okay, I rolled a 1, so it's just an extra 1.
So it's a 6.
It's a 6.
Okay. All right, a 6 with the question you had is enough to understand. She is staring at Oliver as often as she's not wanting to, if that makes sense. She's trying to hide it, but she's like not very successful. Well, you're seeing through it right now, with what your check is. And the way she's looking at Oliver is you're wondering if she doesn't want Oliver to know more about why she gave the item to you. She is directly involved. Like, she's figuring out an answer. She knows more than you, and she was hoping to just give you that item, have it solved, and walk away today. She did not expect her grandson to remember how to get here. It's one of those things that there's this layer like, shit, she knew you weren't going to find your way here. Like, you had no, like there is a layer of like, fuck, they caught me kind of look on her face that she's failing to hide right now.
We're just putting the layers on, because not only are you here, but now
I'm
I'm
loving
here.
this right now.
More people.
To learn one of her motivations, would you like to spend?
Now.
Would you like to spend a strain to break the tie to learn one of her motivations?
Shit.
Even at the 4 question mark, because it went up to a 4 with the
yes.
D3. Okay. Yes, I do.
You can spend another spiritual strain to break the tie. So you can yes, okay. So the motivation that makes sense with what I just described is this. I'm going to send it to you in your chat.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh,
fuck yeah. And then the second thing I'm gonna do is spend one humanity? I think I have rank 2 of Spirit Guardians. Hang on, let me make sure.
Hey, love, when you think it's appropriate for me to be done with making the soup, just reintroduce me.
Okay.
Because that's when I'll start, like, really...
Okay.
Yeah.
So I will also spend 1 humanity to use the rank 1 of Spirit Guardians. So I have a effective +3 vigilance for the scene. And I will increase the haunting by 1. I will do that.
Haunting. I'm looking at the wrong sheet. I have to remind myself of haunting. 2
rank 1 of Spirit Guardians. On rank 1 or 2 or overload, you may reduce. That's haunting. That's reducing haunting. I don't want to. Oh no, I'm looking at rising. The fuck am I
doing? Well, haunting, you can use it to make people break down.
Yeah. So I just increase it by 1 every time I use an ability. I can just increase it by 1.
Awesome. Okay, Spirit Guardians. All right, your vigilance. All right, cool.
But I can't use strain to boost my vigilance, so it's just gonna stay at a static 6 for the scene.
Okay.
Holy moly! And then I get to read this while you're describing other things. Oh shit!
You see it?
Okay, so Dr. Current is like nervous. Dr. Abrams, Serafina, at the drink. You have Malik go to he's like finding his way upstairs, sort of, to the kitchen, and you start to hear pots and pans being taken out and water starting to come out of the tap and different things as Malik starts to cook some soup or whatnot. Malik, for the sake of fun, if nothing else, I would like you to roll a...
I feel like cooking would be a skill.
Cooking is a skill. I'm just trying to think of what attribute it would apply under.
Knowledge, cooking.
Either focus or dexterity, I feel.
Probably a mix between the two.
Dexterity.
Dexterity.
Well, we could do a hybrid check to be sure. Okay.
Talk about that sexterity.
So you have an adjacent non-combat skill that would make sense for cooking. That's kind of like, sort of like cooking. No.
No?
Don't burn down.
No, I don't got nothing. All mine's is like
all right,
towards security and shit.
Yeah, and then like knowledge occult. Yep, nope. That's not exactly the same thing.
I'm
I
a
mean,
smart guy, but
That's
not a
kind of like
handsy
it's
one.
kind of like cooking. I guess.
He has knowledge medicine.
Do you have
Ah, this is gonna
any?
be some
also
herbal
kinda
shit.
Do
like
you have
cooking.
any leftover points?
It's gonna be,
No.
oh yeah, I got 3.
Oh, you do. Okay, you have it down there. Yeah.
I could technically get a C
you-
rank in cooking right now.
Yeah.
You could drop to get a C rank at cooking if you wanted to. That's up to you.
You know what? For bullshit reasons, why not? Let's add it. Is it just
Alright.
flat out cook?
It's knowledge craft cooking. Yeah.
I can't wait for this skill
Yeah.
to become prevalent throughout this
There is. Okay, so I would like.
every place we're in.
I would like, since I think it makes more sense since it's a kitchen you're not aware of,
Minus.
to have a situational modifier of probably a not on the roll. You still have your skill, but you can roll a focus check with knowledge cook at rank C, so you can spend up to 3 mental strain on this if you want.
Wait, but
once-
you're letting me use my focus.
Yes.
So I don't care. I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
But you do have, I would say, a minus 1. It's a nice kitchen, but it's not your kitchen. You know, you're not used to it on the roll. Because
Why is this on the
But-
right side? Just
Could if I could we introduce, like, you know how in combat you can take aim to to better your chances of hitting or like dealing good damage, but you fuck with you improve in one way but fuck up in another way. Like, could we like do like some non-combat version of that? You take more time to figure it out, type of thing.
I also have a very funny thing that can happen.
Maybe a combat version.
How would you feel about a rat helping you cook?
How would you feel about a rat helping you cook on your head,
Malik
pulling your
would be-
hair?
Oh god.
so this is like Ratatouille meets Evil Dead.
If it gives the seal bonus, I will submit. I
just
will give my body to the rat.
It's like, where is the salt?
I will draw
Okay.
this. I will make this a
Clean
drawing if you do it.
Mechanically, I guess there's two. Going to the Pinky suggestion, because that's where my brain had an easier time first.
Yep.
Is Pinky could help with a collaborative role and
Hell yeah.
the equivalent of a tactics bonus to it.
Yeah.
The other idea was basically a tactics bonus that, for the, because that's what basically tactics is. When you said that last was like,
yeah.
is like tactics is like giving yourself time to give you a bonus ahead of time if you have the time to do so. So you could do that as well, where maybe you could roll like an investigation check in the kitchen to like make sure you have an awareness of all the ingredients.
Did you want an investigation?
Okay,
check
guys,
on
did I expect I expected her to suggest food? Did I expect this to be such a complex conversation of cooking? No, I love it.
Game mechanics.
Hey, it looks like I'm busting out a whole ass meal though. I'm
Wait,
gonna
you
serve
want-
everybody
I
whether
was
they
gonna
want
say,
it or
If
not.
you want an investigation check on finding the ingredients in the kitchen, I think Pinky can get to a 6. I'm
I'm
not
at
going to
a
tell you
6.
how he's doing that,
But he can.
but he can.
It's basically with this check, it would be: do you want Pinky or do you want to do the tactics? Because they both act as the same bonus mechanically. For those things, other than inserting somewhat of their ability or
It's not a 6.
strain bonus that we haven't mentioned for those things. So I think with him hitting a 6, it'd probably be a good idea to just have the rat jump around the cupboards and
I will serve the rat as well.
He can just get to a 6 though with like he has a 3. He has a 3 in whatever the skill is.
Okay, the first
and
check
yeah.
I need from Pinky though, if this is the case, is I don't think Dr. Current would have this much foresight about this. I'm gonna be honest. Just based upon the current character. But I think Pinky would understand the basic idea that him inside someone's kitchen is not a good idea. This woman is not gonna like this idea of this undead rat of unusual size cooking in her kitchen. So I need Pinky to roll a stealth check versus her heightened vigilance right now
Cool.
because she is extra
Heightened.
like
Cool.
she's extra just like
Seth.
on edge right now.
You're gonna hate this shit, but honestly, it's at an S
What?
rank, bro.
I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it.
It's
We
gonna
haven't-
be. I'm
we
gonna
haven't-
use the +2. I'm gonna just make it a +2 in lieu and just use the temp strain.
Okay.
Make it
What do
like-
you get? What do you
Is
get?
it an 8? I think it's an
You get
8.
an 8. Okay, beautiful. All right. All right. I wanted to use your abilities, use the thing.
Yeah,
Okay,
use
for
them.
this scene. So he sneaks off into the kitchen. There's just like a slight little, like I like to think that like there's these set of stairs that go up off to one side that go upstairs, kind of to where the kitchen area is. It's kind of not on it's not on this floor for those things, and there's just a slight little like move of the door as Pinky sneaks through to go follow.
While
Malik.
negotiating, he's just looking for food in the
She
cupboard.
she had a 7, so she looks at the door but shrugs. So
Wow.
just like
We're all disassociating in the corner, and he's just like, "Yeah, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go get some food."
I'm gonna go get some food. He
Hell
hears
yeah.
the bands. Okay,
And then he
so-
knows that Malik says something about soup, and he's like, "Oh, soup!
All right.
Hell yeah!"
This is a
Malik-
different rat soup, I swear to God.
Malik came in with a 6. Pinky, you said, can come in at a
At a
6
6, yeah.
to help. That makes this bonus a 9 for the check.
Holy shit.
Ratatouille, yes.
We're serving the entire damn building.
like all right.
So
I imagine it's not just soup by that point. I imagine we also figure out that Pinky's pretty damn good baker and he starts to make some bread and stuff and like
he's like crawling in the oven, like, yep.
How many herbs are in that?
Yes. You guys make a very nice dessert.
He physically shrugs at you.
You know,
It's unnerving,
you
so-
guys like the entire apartment starts to smell amazing like within like 20 minutes. So while they're doing that, you guys go awkwardly downstairs, sitting in this room while you hear pots and pans and the like happening. And Dr. Seraphine is being stared at awkwardly. She sits back down and she's just like, "Okay, everyone, are they fine? Do we need to call an ambulance? I don't know if they'll even get here in any sort
If
of
we
hurry by
needed
this
an
point."
ambulance, they would not be here right now.
Well, I have some knowledge in medical practices, but it's not my specialty.
No, they're fine. They need to be broken and battered so that we can interrogate them. This lady can do magic, by the way.
Magic.
Yes.
There's a curiosity that hints in her voice. Well,
Oh, there's also, so before moving on too much, can I specifically try to determine a fear of hers? Because obviously she's antsy. Obviously she's feeling wrong and doesn't want us to be here. I can assume for any number of reasons, but I want to sort of, in my wanderings, just sort of observe her and be like, she's never this afraid. For as far as I know, she has never really even been afraid. So what is going on here?
okay. I think
5 men, 1 woman.
where
It only takes one.
It only takes
Okay.
one.
you are rolling empathy, charisma, empathy, I should say.
Right.
And this is based upon observation. To be sure. For the initial part here at least. And then she is going to oppose you. Okay. To learn this motivation, you are at a -2 situational. And she is going to roll. I think willpower makes the most sense for this check, rather than deception. With motivations. So
She can lie to her ex-boyfriend. She cannot lie to her grandson.
Yeah, she just kind of trying to like just make her like just push through like the situation and make her emotions just non-apparent, as best as she can. So she's going with stability, is what she's gonna roll with. So she is going to try her reroll.
I'm rolling it. Do
Get rolling.
I have a C in empathy. How much strain can I put
3.
in for that? 3. I'm using all of it,
Okay.
Damn it, Grandma!
so I'm at a 5.
You're at a
And with this,
Tell me what you did.
I think in the situation she's hoping that she like is just stable enough to like get past any scrutiny from you. So I don't think she's gonna invest any strain because she just put a bunch of strain in for Adrian. Maybe she's not. She's more worried about him because he's more intimate in some ways. Unintended.
Huh?
Uh, so
Gross.
that does come to where you, with the -2, are out of 5.
oh, sorry, it would be a 3 then.
Okay. With a 3. All right. With a 3, then that is somewhat of a different story.
Through shit.
Okay. So,
What the fuck?
there is.
I don't know this fucking lady.
Fuck it.
Um,
I don't care.
There is. I think the way I want to describe this as I look up something else real quick, is that coldness kind of turns to you when she looks at you this next time, and you're hoping to see some of that reason for why she's afraid, that softness, that humanity. And when she looks at you again, there's that cold kind of like objective perspective that you are just the young student in the room asking an odd question, and she's perturbed but you're even asking that question, kind of thing.
Makes me more angry.
Yeah. For those, so she is going to. There is that. Okay. She like goes over to the one that you said had magic, and she looks her over, and she's, well, she's nothing noticeable. Some of those runes are connect. She goes over to the other guy, a priest. Military background, yes. They are not related, I would say. I very odd dress, for those things.
I think I overheard his name was Marco.
Oh.
I do not know of a Marco.
I'm sorry.
But his dress, he is a follower of. Their name is Latin for the Gray. They're a subsect within the Catholic Church that go after occult and eldritch creations and beings.
Yeah.
Him being here is curious. I did not believe the Archdiocese was aware of the implications of the coil. She looks even kind of more concerned when she says that.
Coil. That keeps coming up again and again. What is the coil?
It's the apparatus, kid. It's a
I
mixture.
know it's an apparatus. I know that it has ghosts and everything in it, but what is it? What the hell are they trying to do? What are they doing? What is the point of any of this? Is it just power? Is that all this is? So nothing if it is, but what are they trying to accomplish? What is any of this?
Kid, breathe. Breathe, kid.
Do you
I've
want
been
to show
seeing
him,
a
or
lot
should
of
I
people
show him?
die.
Power is beguiling. Many are swayed by its enticing glance. I know from personal experience how that plays out, so I think it's just as correct an answer as any. Why this is happening, I don't know more than that answer. It's myself, Oliver. But the coil, to answer your question, I think it was an accident more than anything else. I think history made it fall out of our knowledge on purpose, and we found it again during the Third Reich and experimented on it during every colonial exploitation since then, even through Vietnam, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, we were experimenting with it in the jungles. What I can tell you is, it's like a puzzle. You put it together, and it does some sort of process. I think it's a process that you're very familiar with, a process that unmakes things and turns them down to their essentials, thus removing a spirit from it. That's probably why you stink so bad of death.
Dr.
I think it's-
Fenn had helped us. You remember Dr. Fenn being like your patron that you were working with and like the
Yeah,
pregame thing?
the dude that I fucking stole the second
Mhm.
part of it to, because now I think I have two of what I can imagine is three pieces of this coil, like this
Mhm.
prototype coil that we were fucking around with.
It's fine.
Oliver opens up his jacket and puts a small vial onto one of the desks. A small glass vial.
Out of scientific curiosity more than empathy, your grandmother walks forward to look at it. What is this?
This is all that's left of my friend Silas.
So you
Indeed.
have in fact taken it place in the ritual of unmaking.
Why would anyone need to do this? Why not just, I don't know, just kill them the regular way? What's the point of turning people to dust, huh?
La 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 la. Can I make some sort of investigation check with one of these funky little estranging properties that I have? Oh god.
What is your question?
I guess like, so I can figure that he did not have a piece of it. So I guess just like by proxy he found something that was able to, I guess, do it. Like, I guess I could ask him what it is, but I have a feeling that this kid is not gonna divulge the information of how his friend accidentally killed himself.
Okay.
So,
That to me sounds like that sounds more like an empathy check is what that sounds.
oh fuck yeah, okay.
But I would allow empathy with perception instead of charisma because
Okay.
it's like a buildup of you watching the kid over the last few hours and kind of seeing what kind of pertains to that. You I don't know if this is like Oliver actively opposing you though. So
I mean, it depends on the exact question.
I guess
Yeah.
I guess I'm literally about to ask you how you killed your friend. Because I have to assume. Because I assume that you killed him.
Then
I have
that sounds like a deception check from Oliver, to be
Yeah.
sure.
Because from what it sounds like is you killed him.
Because otherwise it would be like wariness, like you'd be
Yeah.
wariness. But like if you're trying to like incite a reaction from him, to me that sounds like more of a deception check.
I guess I am. Because I'm trying to get the information from him without
could also-
without actively
you-
just being like, hey,
yeah.
you killed a guy. Tell me how you did it.
To that point of incite a reaction, I think Oliver, I could argue also like willpower with stability, like your ability to like withstand like the pressure of like making emotion come out, I think makes sense.
All right, yeah, I can do that. I could do that.
So what does current exactly say?
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
Yeah, what word?
That
I
might
mean-
that might be like a motivation.
Oh shit!
or
Okay,
something.
so hold on.
I think it would just be really strong is if I'm like explaining this and then Dr. Current just comes out and says, "So how'd you kill him?"
Exactly. Yeah. So how did your friend die? How'd you kill him?
That
So-
like not even how did he die, just how
No,
did
It
you
would, yeah, it
kill
would
him?
literally because it would literally be like because I have a hunch that you know about this process based on conversations that you had with a certain flying individual that was trying to do this process, trying to get another man to do this, like speak the ritual and do this process in front of the coil. So you know something. So I think Dr. Current would literally just straight up ask you, like, so how'd you kill him? How did he die? Like, and how did you have a part in that? Because obviously this is not like,
We rolling then.
yeah, we roll it. Like he
We
is
roll it.
inciting you. He's like, oh, okay, so you're just you carry around the last remnants of your friend. Like, how did he die? Like, how'd you kill him?
Ooh, I have a 3.
If
Oh,
if anything, I will. I think that Luther is going. So with the way that your Oliver's rolling, is he rolling to stabilize himself? Right.
I'm rolling to keep it together.
Okay, I think Luther is going to actually help you with that, because I think Luther would, because you're only like 20, you're 20 something, you're fucking young.
20 something.
Yeah, like Luther.
I'm gonna go with like literally 20 actually.
Okay, yeah, 20. You're barely any much older than fucking. You're only a few years older than Mark.
son.
And like,
Oh,
so Luther, I don't think he would need to roll. I think he can already like sense like you're a kid, you made a bad decision, and it's really hurting you right now. So I think Luther is going to aid you in keeping yourself together by saying, and Seth, you can determine like what type of role it is for it. Luther will say, "Yo, man, you think you could hold off on the kill a little bit? Tone it down."
okay, hang on. Before we unpack that, I rolled a -3, but I'm at a 3. I will spend the 3. Like, I'd be at a 0. I would spend the 3, and then I'm definitely using a motivation for this. Like, one of these estranging principles. I was asked to do this, Alex, and I'm sorry.
I don't know, this is awesome.
This is
I
awesome.
like this a lot.
So I will use the basics of life here, probably, because this is like a direct, like, I guess I could use both of them. I could use basics of life and what is mankind, but another toy.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
I mean, unless you only think it's possible for one. Like, probable for one.
I think they make sense, but if this is the time you use them, this is when you use them this session.
I think maybe what is mankind but another toy is probably better for this situation, because this is like a direct, like,
Yes.
you have used
you
a
toyed
physical
with your
soul
friend.
as a battery. Yeah, you killed a man to gain knowledge, and this is the consequence of you
The
doing
assumption, at least, that you're making here.
Yeah. So here we go.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 2. So I'm at a 5.
All right. Then Luther, I think, empathy with perception or charisma makes sense. Charisma makes a lot of sense because of your like talking to Oliver himself. Uh, perception makes sense more if you're like more focused on like how Adrian is being pushy and trying to like make sure Adrian. I feel like I could argue charisma either way, I guess, but perception does make sense. I think as a possible backer, but your charisma looks a little higher. So, yeah. So charisma with empathy.
Okay. Then we shall fudge this bitch.
Fudge this bitch.
A 4. And I'll pump
Ooh.
2 strain into that for a 6.
Oh, you really stabilizing me. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay,
He
so
is
what
being
was
figure right now.
Oliver's final number?
My final number was a 3 because I got -1 on the dice.
Okay, so with a 6, all right, and then Dr. Adrian is coming in at a 5.
Yeah.
Okay, with Luther stabilizing you with collaborative checks, that gives you a +3 on your final roll, Higgs. So Higgs comes in at a 6. So Higgs, like seeing that he's not alone, I imagine Oliver is kind of like he immediately like his heart eases a little bit. He realizes that Luther is an odd ally. I don't think he expected Luther to speak up for you at that moment, right?
Okay,
Kind
so
of-
then in response to Luther asking if I could calm down, I look at him and say, I would normally calm down, except the fact that the kid used a physical man, and I'm no judge of this, okay? I'm using physical men for my heinous deeds. But a physical man evaporated into the ethereal nothingness and is now being used in a process that physically unmakes people. It unmakes matter. And it has to do with this coil. And it's something that this shithole country has been thinking about for decades.
Adrian,
Decades going from when she was a
Adrian,
kid. Or when I
I've
was a
seen
kid.
you animate a body, and you're talking about. I feel you're a little bit of a hypocrite right now.
But this is being a hypocrite don't matter. The whole thing is because we're all hypocrites. This is the whole thing.
Yes,
This is no different than what you did when you were 20 years old or what I did when I was 20 years old. We've all done
As
things.
this
We've
is
all-
like going on, Oliver is slowly like stepping backwards, and like you like his vision is starting to tunnel a little bit, and like the easing of the heart, it went down and now it's going back up, and it's like in his ears, and then he looks back over to Luther, it goes back down, and he like stumbles backwards and knocks over some of the books.
All right. If you
you
want me to chill
knocking
out on
over
kid-
the books makes your grandmother do a little bit of a gasp thing, and she like jogs over a little bit, not enough to get to you, but enough to be like, and kind of mutters under her breath in Hebrew, "Are you okay?" And she, but then stops herself, and she, because of the comment that I feel like you just made, Adrian, about and what you did in your 20s, she like stops dead in her tracks, and she kind of like go like her lips pierce and like close, and she gives you that look like fuck you kind of look almost for a second, like how dare you bring that up right now.
He read the book. He read the book.
And she has to face her fear again, like she's
Oh yeah, I say I'm screaming. I'm like, he read the book. He read the book that we did.
Luther would like
well a different fear actually technically, but
That's a
Luther
different
would
fear now.
Luther would seeing that. I mean, he eyes Oliver, but I think he's a dad. He has that fatherly instinct of like you quickly assess the situation. No, he's fine. Okay, don't need to worry about. No need to rush over to do anything. But he would, because Current is losing his shit. Luther stands up and interposes himself between Oliver and Current and says, "The difference between you and him He did it on accident. You continue to do it. All these years. Lay off the kid. There's easier ways to get information.
You want information about the coil. Let's stay
And we were gonna
focused on
change
that.
the world.
So do all of us.
Am I
The
done with the
world-
soup?
Oh, and then Malik comes in.
This
with
would be the perfect time to just like, hey, everybody!
Hey,
Yes.
I got soup!
Yes.
Hey, got the
Uh,
party!
Malik comes in with like a very quickly
Oh,
made,
shit.
like simple vegetable soup. That they fried up
Super
some
gods.
things. They put it in, then they mixed it up really, and you heard blenders and stuff going off. The kitchen's probably a fucking mess.
Oh hell no! It's
And
not.
I will have to
I had
clean it
that rat
after.
clean it up.
Pinky is in there cleaning it up. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm fine with leaving Pinky there to clean it, yeah.
Pinky's on his,
As in
You're
clean
not
it
a
up, as in
person.
start licking.
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Eating everything
Okay,
gross.
I
yeah.
would like
Oh, God.
Pinky to, for reasons I'll describe later.
Oh hell yeah.
I would like Pinky now as a funny, if nothing else, too. I want Pinky to roll me a check. Uh, he doesn't have proficiency in this skill at all.
No.
I would like him to roll a charisma check.
Oh god.
He's-
Just a straight up charisma check.
Just a straight up charisma check.
Oh baby.
He has a +3.
He does have a +3. And I rolled a -1.
And he can play up to, he can always spend up to 1 strain, so
Oh, I will spend the 1. So I
Okay.
think he
That
would
gives you a
be at
3?
3. Yeah.
okay, cool. I need to
For reasons I will describe later, this is how he becomes a Pokemon. This is how he becomes a
Sharpen it up.
all right, there's noises still happening in the kitchen, and like she wants to get distracted, but she's more concerned about Oliver. Seraphina is right now, so it's like there's that materialism, like this is her home showing right now, but she pauses and she goes back and puts the drink down. It's like, yes, let's all go to the kitchen table. I think we need some food in our bellies, and then we can discuss while we have some of this wonderful soup that Malik has made for us. And she
Oh,
pauses
yeah.
there as she questions another noise happening in the kitchen from Pinky
the
doing things.
Don't mind that. I'm still in there. You just can't tell yet.
Oh,
We have a lot
you're-
of talking to do.
You-
Let's
You're
go.
you're a telekinetic then.
Why, yes, I am. What gave you the clue?
Me, Rodney Dangerfield pulling on my collar? Yeah, telekinetic, yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Well,
Me
she
looking
needs
looking
to-
in my coat and realizing I
Yeah.
don't have a large rat. I'm like,
Oh, fuck.
Hey, you know I'm a homie though.
Malik and Seraphina lead you guys up to and then past the kitchen with the noises from Pinky.
kind
and
of
to
body
go-
blocking the door to the
Uh,
kitchen.
to go-
he
to
already
go to
into
the-
shit.
Don't look at that.
Yeah, go to the dining area that is this
Um,
gorgeous, wooden floored and area, and it kind of opens up to this balcony. If you wanted to go to it with these drapes and whatnot, less knickknacks than the first floor, but still very odd, like African faces and wooden face masks from different tribes and stuff on the wall, and spears and things, and a sword and stuff. Like she has stuff from all over the world that's still like adorned around everywhere. And Malik, I imagine, has already kind of set the table with Pinky's help, and there's like bowls and stuff, and you guys start to serve soup.
If I
So-
can, before
Yeah.
before at least Luther gets up there, he would, because some books fell off the book, because Oliver back into the bookshelf, some books fell off. Luther would, as everyone's beginning to make their way, he would turn to the bookshelf, pat Oliver on the shoulder lightly. He's not gonna fucking knock you down with his tremendous weight. And
He is like triple your size, Oliver, but you know.
No, yes, I realize Luther is a unit.
he's a fucking unit. But he's very but you do tell he's gentle with the pat.
There's that I can feel the fatherly sense to it
Goodness.
still.
Yes, and Luther would kneel down and begin picking up the books to place them on. And I'm going to say one of the books he is the item and he lingers on it for a few seconds.
It is a very unique edition of Dante's Inferno. You see Oliver him stop on that is probably been out of print for a long time. That has a picture on it of the fight between heaven and hell done in this very kind of impressionistic kind of cover on the front. And there's this image of the dark meeting the light and the fire that ignites between them. And the way the dark kind of scratches in and cuts into the light in this cover. I don't think has Oliver seen Luther do anything crazy?
No.
Not really, no.
Yes, not.
No, but there's I think for not Oliver, you just notice that happen. I think then for Luther, there is the way the claws look in the darkness, the way the ominous kind of stance that this creature takes. It's like you see that when you touch the darkness, like you see that creature that scratches at the back of your mind, that tingles the back of your spine when you're half asleep at the same time. The thing that you're afraid that will harm your son, that will harm your wife, that's inside of you. Like for whatever reason, you don't know why that image reminds you of it, but there is that darkness that's there. I would like you to decide here for me. Do you face your fear and spend 2 mental or spiritual strain here as you realize that the disappointment of your son might come to fruition from what he saw tonight, of what you did, that he might actually see you for this darkness instead of as the father? Or do you succumb to your fear and therefore I need to turn to that page?
Regardless, can I see Luther kind of in that trance as I
Yes.
start to move away, and not out of any understanding of what he's actually feeling, but instead just innocuously, thank you. I appreciate it. You're a good man, Luther.
Luther briefly eyes you before looking back at the book. Don't mention it. No, I want to say that Luther, I believe this would be facing I believe this will be facing the fear that his grip on the book tightens a little bit, but he's trying to steel himself and believe that that won't be the case, that he's not gonna become that.
And I have one more thing if we're facing fears right now.
Well, this is for his fear, so.
Well, I know, but I feel like you might be able to exploit mine here in a second. That's why I'm saying it. You get from, I don't know how many books he knocks over, but I feel like in this moment, Dr. Current is also very deferential of I have to clean this shit up, because I caused this mess or whatever. So I guess when you look up from your book or whatever, you see him also picking up books and putting them on the shelf. And I don't know if like you say anything to him first or like what happens, but when we turn away, when we finish up cleaning or whatever, before we go back into the dining room, before Oliver, we see him again, I think he looks at Luther and just goes, look, I understand the things that I've done are not good things. I would just hate to see another person realize the weight of death like I realized the weight of death a long time ago. Once you do it one time, and I don't know how familiar with death you are, big man, Luther Craw, the shit doesn't leave you. And it lingers, and the more that you do it, and the more that you see, and the more that you face, it doesn't go away. So yeah, I am going to be a little hard on the kid, but knowledge has consequences. And you should know that better than anybody, it seems.
So,
There's a way we go about teaching the next generation. It's not about making sure they are numb to the things that we do, but it's about understanding how much they already understand. He already regrets what happened, so there's no need to push him any further on it.
You're right. My bad. My bad. You're right. But we better find my rat before she finds him. She's gonna be really pissed off if she finds my rat.
Giant rat in the fancy house.
Yeah.
Sounds more like a you problem for keeping your eyes off your rat.
Look, he's got an otherworldly intelligence. He just kind of does his own thing. Like I said, knowledge has consequences. Once you gain agency, then he like does the like the you know, like the little clap, like the washing of my hands. Like once you gain agency,
Yeah.
what can you do? And then I guess we walk back into
the others are already in the dining room waiting for you. As you
I walk
guys
back
clean
into
up
the
this
kitchen to retrieve my rat.
Okay. For the check, if you're going in the kitchen now, you'll see the reason for his check now.
Hell yeah. Gotta do this shit. It's an agency thing.
He had garnered some of the spirits from your haunting level to direct them in a sort of Mickey Mouse like
Fantasia?
wizardly way. Fantasia to help him do the dishes. So you come in the room with this like
Horrifying.
weird old maid help like mumbling this song and calling him cute and him dancing and singing of this old maid ghost like washing the dishes, and you know Seraphina would be like losing her fucking shit if she came into this.
Yeah, because I'm imagining I'm the only one who can see the ghost.
Yes. For those things, and you you come in and there's a little from him, and the ghost like drops the plate, there's a shatter on, and you hear Seraphina from down the hall. What is going on in there?
I dropped the plate. Sorry, I'll pay for that. No, I won't. I'm homeless.
Some of those are priceless.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not paying for it. Sorry.
I
just like look at him like Piggy. What the
think
fuck?
I'm going to I'm gonna have Seraphina roll a check.
It's priceless. Yeah, I'm not paying for it. I didn't say I was going to pay for it.
No price. Don't gotta worry about it.
Piggy, eat that.
Okay. She decides to steel herself and not go in there. You see her take a big breath in and not go in the kitchen. She's like, everyone, let's just sit down and eat. Here, and she starts to help pass around bowls and people. Eventually, Dr. Kurt comes in after everyone else does and is sat down, and
Make
she
them.
she
Sorry, I want.
sits down next to Adrian once he sits down, and she leans in to ask you a question. But yeah, what do you have, Malik?
I just wanted to say that instead of them passing around anything, I would like try to make them sit and then start passing it
Okay,
out instead.
okay. She would eventually let you. After she
Please take a
realizes.
seat. You need to be comfortable
Sit
for
down,
everything you're
bitch.
about to tell us.
Okay. Thank you.
Of
She
course. You're
as
safe
you
here with us.
as you pass out the stuff, she does lean into Malik to ask one question.
Yes.
I mean, not Malik. Adrian. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Leans into Adrian. Why didn't you use it? If you did, you wouldn't be here right now. I'm pretty sure. Those two would be conscious, and maybe Oliver's friend would still have been alive. If I don't understand the full context of that either, but do you have it?
Me shoving my face with food. I'm like, nah.
And it's still working.
I
You
only have
didn't-
2 pieces of it.
I mean, the device I gave you,
Oh, and he pulls out like the Star Trek ass thing. Yeah, it still works.
why didn't you use it?
I forgot. I was teaching the next generation how to.
The bowl gets put in front of her, and she just grabs it like angrily and starts to slowly slurp the sloop.
Yeah, I say literally like a fucked up version of what Luther just told me in the living room to her.
I'm sorry, slurp.
I was teaching the next generation about it's not about what we know, it's about that they already understand.
I'm sorry, slurp the
I
sloop.
presume he's talking about
Slurp
you,
the sloop.
Oliver.
I guess.
So
Mom's doing okay.
good. I was about to ask. I'm good.
I guess we've been better, but she's fine. She doesn't know still. I don't think so, anyways.
She never really wanted to know much of this. I'm surprised you do. With all of how much she said she hated what I did. Have done.
How about the soup, right? It's
Well, yes, but you need to explain to me a little bit more so I understand what happened tonight, all of you, and I will happily answer your questions, but I think it's best if I show you. I think, so you fully understand, but for that to work, I will need some sort of psionic resonance. I am not capable of doing so to activate my own device.
Malik jumps up. Can I help? I bet I can help greatly with this and stop a lot more people from getting hurt. If psionic is what you need, I think I got it.
Well, it will demand a lot of your concentration, to be sure. If any of the rest of you are able to help, it, I am more of a scientist that has mastered some magic over the years. I am not so much a eldritch force like it seems you are, Malik, by your own. She
By my
shakes.
own definitions, yes, of course. But seems like you're the one doing a lot more dangerous things around here than what I'm doing now, doesn't it?
Um, Unintentionally, I would hope you to see. I I did give him the device to help you tonight, and I tried to give what knowledge I could, but I would be lying to say that if I wasn't partially responsible for the coil's creation.
Malik's gonna come up behind their chair and like gently put a hand like along their backside. Don't worry. I understand. You didn't know it would be used to hurt so many people, did you? I'm gonna give like a semi-serious look, but
I
also
snort. I like actively snort, like as loud as possible. Almost
And-
choke. I almost choke
and
on soup.
She blushes in a way of nerves, not like of anything else. Like she is ashamed by what you're saying because she knows the truth of what you're saying. That kind of thing.
that blush tells me everything, girl, and let me just say, I'm kind of disappointed. You could use your strength for so much more and for so many better things. Like for the right people. You want to do that? Do you want to help us? Make things different?
That is the goal. Now I guess that I understand more of how it's all connected together. She looks at Oliver when she says that.
Malik's also gonna look at Oliver, and while he's looking at Oliver, he's gonna say, "Great. Let's cut the shit and go to my speed then, yeah? Let's talk discussions about how we're gonna make up some kind of solution."
Oh, this should be good.
I need to show you how it works, and then I guess
Smart guys. We should go along now.
My only suggestion after that is we need to find Dr. Fenn. I'm not sure where he would go to after all this, but maybe the young lady whom seemed to have worked for him that you have brought here would know some of that. I can aid if you give me some time in trying to understand that. I have my ways with some theurgy I know to nevertheless you guys are kind of wrapping up your soup by this point.
Oh yeah. Speaking of that, how are we setting up the interrogation if we're gonna interrogate these people? Like, does she have a basement? Like, is there like
there is not a basement, but she does have
Maybe an attic.
she does mention, I will say here is I'll just narrate. She mentions that we're going to go upstairs to her workshop, and connecting to her workshop is a small attic that we could clear out some boxes to put your prisoners within, to have a kind of place, that isn't as obvious if someone knocks on the door that you have a bunch of people tied up in the living room.
I think she says we need to clear out some boxes, and I just go, all right, Pinky.
Pinky, what? And this little rat just hops on. Oh my goodness! On the table. What is that?
Don't worry about that. Pinky, we require your assistance.
He ignores you and goes over to sniff her just a little bit longer.
Yes.
And she backs up and is about to slap him with a butter knife. Just and Pinky gets the message finally. He skitters away to you, and he comes up to you and nods.
Miss Abrams requires that we create a space in the attic for interrogating these people. I need it to be magic proof.
He hand gestures to you the idea of you get from his kind of communication he has with you, if nothing else. Do I need to summon the spirits to help with this?
Yes, I can help you with this. I will reduce my vigilance score by 1 again, so it goes down to a 4, so I can increase the haunting to level 2. Ooh. And actually, I might as well just do it to 3 so I can get all the ghosts everywhere all the time. Because we might need them for interrogation purposes. So I will increase this haunting all the way up to 3.
You may.
This is how Spirit Guardians gets the haunting to upgrade. You get rid of the vigilance bonus from it. You reduce it by 1 and increase the haunting by 1.
Okay, well, you guys see Pinky run upstairs ahead of you all, and then there's noises happening upstairs that make Serafina uncomfortable, and she's like, Adrian, are you sure he's safe?
Yeah, hang on. I think I think my eyes like roll into the back of my head real quick and just like it's like I require like spirits. I require a magically sound and safe space to interrogate this witch whore. Thank you. And then I just like my eyes roll back. It's like, yeah, it should be fine.
Poetic.
And the priest, she says.
Oh, we can just beat him up.
Can we not? Let's try something not as violent for the first try. Yeah.
Have you ever interrogated anybody in your life?
Yes, I have, and I know violence isn't the first time for most of them.
Are you sure?
Yes, I've done it many times.
Who hired
Don't
this?
ask what Orpheus has me up to.
Yes, I have to ask what Orpheus has you up to because I was trained to violently make these people talk.
Well,
Serafina.
I use different methods, okay? Not all of us are for a fist, you know?
Serafina.
I mean, you saw what I could do with my finger.
Anyways, the rat is preparing the space.
Serafina.
Yes, Luther?
What cloths do you have so we can cover their eyes?
She walks away to a hallway, and Cole goes to some cabinet, and Paul comes back with some, hand claws and things like that. I hope this will work.
As long as I
Start
can't
to-
see.
Yeah, they're like kind of bigger napkin sort of things, if anything. You kind of wrap it around their faces, and they're conscious, yes. So there's probably mumbling and groaning as you bring them upstairs and from their ties, and then she leads you down to the one hall, and Pinky and hands, it's not really clear at the moment, just things are moving, and Pinky's shoving boxes and stacking them up in a corner and directing things, and the bodies are put in there by Luther and Siegfried, and then she leads you up to the other side of the attic area where there's this much more dramatic kind of door that she unlocks, and you come into her quote-unquote laboratory, if you will. Alchemy stuff, right? Very obvious. Kind of about that both Dr. Curran and Oliver immediately recognize. To Luther and the others, it just looks like something out of a weird fantasy novel in some ways, I imagine. And the laboratory has a near like the back where it kind of connects into the main kind of hearth, if you will, chimney, is a apparatus that looks somewhat similar to one of the coil things, inert and not active in any way, and she turns to you all and says, well, I will need some sort of magic or psionic blast must be used to activate it. I
Can
don't
I
have...
immediately finger gun it? Like midway as she's talking as an eruption? Kind of rudely.
Sure, you definitely can. You can spend the humanity for whatever you
The
use.
fire. Yeah. The soul beam.
For your soul beam, you can spend however many humanity you're using for that. And then I would like Malik.
1. Okay.
You can just yeah. You don't have to roll the check. It's just spend the humanity to use it. That's
Oh.
fine.
Okay, yeah, I spent it.
Because it'll hit. It's not like resisting you by any means. But the other thing.
Imagine if it did resist you. Oh shit! This house is a living entity.
God.
It's monster
Use some
house.
power. I got you, girl. Bang! What the fuck? It just deflected it.
I always wondered why I felt so comfortable here.
It's a lie.
The cake is a lie. The soup was a lie.
I would like you to.
Telling me these walls have eyes and ears?
A horror check,
Oh no.
Malik.
Just 3DF? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's 3DF with your focus, discipline, or willpower stability. Yeah.
I'm trying to find discipline or stability.
Well, focus is probably what you're going to use, so it's therefore discipline.
Oh yeah.
Their combat skills. You have an S rank. So you can probably roll pretty well. Just roll your 3DF plus your focus first to see what happens.
All right. Oh, sick. I got a 4.
Okay. It's a dangerous thing you're doing here. Is you're rolling against danger for your own like spirit as you do this. But it's not a full coil, it's a partial coil, so it's not as aggressive, so to speak, as it could be, I guess. But your sanity is still put into question. As you pass the check with a 4, by witnessing this impossible thing of your mental capability turning on this apparatus that seems like it's should be powered by like an electric cable and other things. Like it's as complicated as like 3 different Ferris wheels spinning inside each other at the same time. You do stand to lose 2 stress. You can spend 1 spiritual strain though with your force of will to avoid that.
Spend that 1.
Nevertheless,
The images.
you do with that, even resisting the horror check. There is a yes. With the more direct connection that you've given to activate a coil instead of just like destroy the coil, you're like the first person in game that's kind of done that, other than Oliver, and not even really then. For those things. So you
I didn't use my power. I just did it.
Yep. You need to put on your sheet somewhere that makes sense to you that you have a rank 1 of a Eldritch Taint.
Oh god, that's like the 3rd negative in something I've gotten this entire series already.
There is no mechanical change that happens with rank 1, but it is rank 1, and therefore things get more complicated with that or thereafter. There is a visible scar that comes on your body from this. You can decide where you want this to be, but and it's not a consistent thing. It's just kind of subtle, I imagine. So your veins when you're activating this got really, really dark around your hands and your face, and like they almost hardened in a way and like raised on your skin to like look like crystalline in a way. And as you're holding on to this magic with that psionics, that continues to be there, and you probably don't notice it, but the others kind of see that there's this like darker shadow around his face and whatnot, and his veins are just really like he looks like he's going through an intense thing right now as he does this. um, so, nevertheless, when you use your powers, there is this kind of sensitivity that shows to the magic as it grips upon you. Um, as a reminder of like the general, this is not a mechanic in Orpheus. This is something that I kind of added to the game for the
Oh no.
idea of what we're dealing with in the game. You once you get to rank 4 is when like an actual mutation happens that gives you a weird ability that you can use. Ranks 2 and 3 will mess with your attribute points a little bit.
Oh god.
Oh no, I like those.
Where attribute and strain will mess with them a little bit. As we go through. So
Mess in a good way or mess in a bad way?
depending. There's a luck check involved with that. For those things.
Wait, think I remember that with our last Orpheus protocol game. I think I did have a mutation last time
I don't think I did
before
this.
I jumped in a portal.
You got a mutation because of like something else, I think, but I didn't do this mechanic exactly last time. But nevertheless, you are obviously, all of you see that Malik is having difficulty doing this, but it does activate and turn on.
After
When
which
it
Alex
when
sorry.
it activates and turns on, there's the general hush in the room as you all like get shocked by the magic that is taking hold, and Seraphina, not realizing you were doing it that quick, she's like, "Holy sh! You could have waited." She runs over to the device and starts to turn little knobs and hit this button and pull this little lever thing. And then she goes down and looks at this little diode that like shows a pressure gauge or something. And she goes over to a piece of paper and writes something down. And it's just like, well, you need to hold on to that, Malik. Hold your concentration as long as you can.
I'm trying. I'm gonna
And
have one hand to my
Malik's
head.
Malik's energy is like fighting with this thing. And the house itself, like the walls start to shake a little bit. The room's pressure like feels more intense from the eldritch of activating from this, partial coil, if anything. And Serafino then pulls out a tome and opens up to a book, a page in it, and starts to recite in a ancient. What language did I mark it as? Let me turn to her page again. She starts to
Ancient bourgeoisie.
No, it is ancient. You guys don't know the language. I don't think any of you do. It's a dead language. It like doesn't sound like it's supposed to exist in modern times the way it's being recited. And she starts to go through this ritual, and the resonance in the rooms increase. There's like this weird subtle screaming, almost like music that comes from the coil. And Malik, your head is pounding, your spirit is just like screaming, your body is saying, let go, let go. Like, what are you doing? This is not what you should be doing. Like, your body is telling that, but your mind is like, okay, I want to know the fucking answers. Give us the answers to this. Of what this actually means. And Seraphina, not taken off guard, was probably going to give you a monologue about what to do. Now she doesn't have time, so there's an element. There's an element of like, well, there you go. She can't. She's just like has to go through the ritual. She was gonna describe a little bit about what it means beforehand.
And in this moment, can
We wait
Oliver
for
also
people
run
to-
over to try and help with the machine itself?
Please.
Indeed, indeed. I was gonna get to 2 layers of that. If you want, that was where my next brain was gonna go to. Is if you want to help Seraphina with the ritual, you can roll a collaborative check with an Eldritch knowledge focus.
Excluding me.
to help. Malik, you're doing your own thing with what
Yeah.
you did. You're gonna eventually, if this persists, you're eventually gonna need to roll an endurance or stability check, depending on how things go. For
Oh
things.
no.
To maintain the concentration of what you're doing. I know Dr. Current said his vigilance was a 6. I see the other vigilance. I'm looking at sheets right now. If anyone this is me as the GM reminding you, if you want to change your vigilance, I'm looking at them right now. You can modify with awareness and perception. Well, awareness you can modify to increase it. But
Oh yeah,
Pump
mine actually might be
2
bigger.
mental into mine so that I can go up to 5.
okay.
No, wait,
And
3 so I can match him at the 6.
6. I'm gonna roll a check while you guys
Are we all
look
And
at
then
doing
also for the Eldritch Knowledge check, what was it with again? Perception or focus?
Focus or willpower makes sense.
Okay.
For this, or will, I guess I should say. Uh,
Look, I'm just a card man. I'm not really.
Yeah, I'm preparing a interrogation space.
two, uh, okay. So
This is all above my pay grade.
You're getting paid?
I didn't say that in character.
okay, give me
I know, I'm joking.
give me 1 second. I gotta read something.
like, okay, so what I need is a little bit of a shock to the system. Okay. Oh my God. What the fuck? I was going to explain the whole process. There are 10 more steps. Oh, fuck. Now you have to hold it out for all 10 steps. Good job. Ah, shit.
I just think I'm gonna blow up.
Well, no time to explain now. Don't melt your brain.
Wait, someone say blow up?
I mean, you might now.
Oh, my beam like overloads on its own. Oh god.
Like, you know, if you just listened, if you were just a little bit more patient.
Winners don't wait. There's a lot of lives at stake.
Winners win.
Yeah, winners win.
But what if the way to win is to wait? What if you have to wait to win?
Ooh, and you win at waiting.
Uh, well then that's a problem for the future. You see?
Okay. Okay. So first, Higgs, what did you do with your Eldritch? What was your final?
I got a 4, and then I have a C in Eldritch, so I can pump it up to. Would it be with mental or with spiritual?
Did you use? What did you
Oh,
use?
I used willpower.
Then spiritually. Yeah.
So then I will pump 2 more into that, so that I'll have a 6, and then. Does this seem really dire?
A scale of 1 to 10, like a 7.
Okay, yeah. I would like to use my principle slash bond of I must understand. I need answers.
Okay.
So that I can do something. What does that bonus give me again? I always forget.
It's a D3.
1d3.
Okay.
So we're at a 6 right now, and I will use. I'll roll the d3. 3df. Just straight up 3df. All right, so now it's at an 8.
Okay. You are helping her, but you are trailing behind something that she's been mastering for decades.
Damn.
So it's like you're helping, but it's like there's a handful of times where she's just like, I need you to move. And you're like, you move, and she does something and twists something and reads something and says, it happens so quickly. You're just like, she's practiced this so many times. And
An 8. That's crazy.
for those things, but you still, I'm turning to the page to remind myself of the actual bonus. But with the collaborative check, you actually impede her from getting
What?
a higher roll.
No.
No.
Ick.
So, it brings down the roll just a little bit, but she has a S rank in Eldritch.
In Eldridge? No wonder she's a freak.
And she rolled a +2 on the dice. She uses her temp strain, so with even the -1 you're bringing in to the check, she's still at an 11 with her final roll
Could
as
have had a
she's like doing
12.
this thing. And had a 12 for those things. If you would have helped her, you would have given her like up to a 15 for those things. But a collaborative check, she's just kind of like that layer of frustration, I think, that comes from her voice as she says, "Get out of my way," for those things.
That's awesome, actually.
I want to, though, with how high your check is, um,
I could also put in more strain.
okay, that's
I
on
can
you.
only put in one more, so that brings it to a 9. That still brings it down, right?
Uh, that will not bring it down. That will keep it at a 12. That will take away
Okay,
the.
at least we have that.
Okay, so you are
I
able,
need to
like,
mute.
you're able to, like, almost like a chess master, watch what she's doing and predict her next move, and you're able to, like, jump in and hit that button so she doesn't have to. And she gives you that side look and nods at you like, okay, you finally understood what I'm trying to do. Um, there's this vibe that comes from her that is ringing very true here, that you see that she is a master of her own making and she's proud of what she's done, even if it is something that's being used in such a dark way. She is very proud of this work. And she also used one of her motivations. That's hence why she got to a 12. She got a 3 on her D3. So it was also part of that. So so there's this haphazardness. Luther and Malik are kind of, and Malik's sitting there concentrating. Luther and Siegfried are sitting back watching. Dr. Current is standing more towards the doorway, kind of monitoring Pinky and the others as you guys situate your interrogation people into the room and close the door and whatnot and turn to the ritual, coming to some fruition. There's now the spirits that you're summoning from your haunting level are like being attracted to the device, and there's more and more pressure, and you see more and more of them current come into the room. The rest of them just feel like the room get really, really cold. And Malik, that kind of suffers on your concentration a little bit too, as that coldness and pressure makes it a little bit harder for you to keep your eyes open and kind of focus on what you need to focus on, as it's almost like pulling from you. It's not so much you now pushing the energy on it, now it's like
It's
siphoning
pulling me in.
from you, and it's hard to kind of almost stand for a moment for those things. I would like Malik to roll me first a stability willpower check. So
Alright.
roll with your will, and you have a D rank. No, I'm sorry, an S rank in stability. So you have a lot of things you can do with that. But yeah,
Wait, willpower. Okay, so that's
3DF
my
plus
willpower is not the best.
yeah,
Oh,
three.
I still got a 4. I can put 2 strain into that to make a 6. Is it?
Wait. Oh no, sorry, you do first. Sorry, I just realized something.
Right, is that a possibility I could do, or?
Yes, you can. Um, you could also, with your S rank, use 2 temp strain, so you don't have to use actual strain because you have the highest rank. But just mark that you have 2 of 3 every scene that you can use, so you'll use that for the scene. But
All right,
with
yeah.
okay, with a 6, that is enough to withstand any of the pressure that was going to come at your and stress you out, basically.
Winners don't
Um,
lose.
and as the pressure increases, Dr. Current, who's not currently doing anything other than watching,
Yeah.
there's like the haunting level is really high and your vigilance is ridiculously high.
Yeah.
The rest of you, now I go to the vigilance. Who else has a vigilance of what is your vigilance, I should say? Does anyone other than what I see on your sheets, does anyone use mental strain and whatnot? I know Oliver, you said something about
I'm up to
going
6.
I mean,
Oh,
if I
six.
spend another humanity, I could be at 6 again. Plus all
The-
these other ghosts. More ghosts.
Luther, yours is a 2. Do you want to increase that?
Nope.
Okay. Siegfried, I'm gonna save his strain. Malik, your vigilance is a 4. Do you want to
Yes.
increase that?
I'm sorry, I might be behind, but why are we increasing?
Just to be aware of the situation of how it unfolds, if nothing else.
This
Your
is temporary?
For the
it's
scene.
for this scene, yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
this okay. That's what I was caught up on. I think all my focus is in maintaining the blast right now, so it would stay where it is or probably be even lower, honestly,
Makes
for
sense.
Malik.
Makes sense. Okay. Then Siegfried doesn't notice either. He's just sitting still kind of spooked in the back. Maybe he's even still downstairs. Oliver and Dr. Current. I think Oliver sees Dr. Current look towards the window of this upper attic, this kind of circular window, and Dr. Current sees something in the shadow, and then like Oliver as the last buttons put up, like Seraphina says, take a step back, so you take that opportunity to kind of stand next to Dr. Current and watch outside the window. And across the street on the rooftop, there's something that you see that's like drawing both your attention as there's like this flickering like light. And for a moment there, you're not sure what it is, and then it like kind of turns this red color, and then you see this like object flying towards you all, and it's going to crash through the window.
Oh
And
god.
as it crashes through the window, it like flunks on the ground and then there's this like popping noise. And then um, you all need to roll a check.
Oh god.
I love rolling dice.
And I need to roll a check too. So
Hey, check.
all right. Let me see.
I knew we should have covered the windows, but I didn't say anything.
I'm gonna use
I mean, I thought we were doing that.
Okay,
I thought
so you we're covering the windows of the one room that we were putting people
Yeah,
in.
whatever we're only covering the windows
This
of one room.
this is the other room.
Oh shit.
For those things. Okay, so you guys are going to roll a speed athletics check. Dr. Current and Oliver, for seeing this happen, I will give you a +2 situational awareness to this check. The rest of you are not aware of this. So you are rolling speed with athletics.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Right. Where did my dice go? It fell.
We get +2 though, or
Where's
+1.
athletics?
All right. So this is
There it is.
ranged.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Wow, that's
I would
really
be
low.
looking for athletics if I had it.
He said the magic word.
Okay. I want to rewind one thing. All of you are getting a +1 situational. I misread my note. Oliver and Dr. Kern are getting a +3, so 2 more because they saw it.
Thank
All of
God.
you are getting a +1 because this is flying through a window. It's not like a direct connect to you guys.
Right.
Kind of
And
thing.
then it's also it would be plus our
Right.
speed then.
Yeah.
So plus your speed as your modifier, yes.
So,
Okay.
question: is this like does what flew through the window? Is it like a canister or some shit, or
Yes, you could say that.
okay?
Reactionary shield.
Then okay. So plus
I got
one.
spooked.
Okay. I have an
Oh.
S rank in athletics, so I'm going to do it in lieu. I have 3 in speed, so that's 5. I'll use the 3 temp strain to make that an 8. And I'm using my principal leave nothing to chance, and I got a 2, so that's a 10. And
Wait, 1d3? Aren't you supposed to roll 3df?
no, I'm activating a principal. I'm activating,
Oh, okay. Sorry.
and so I come in at a 10, and I also I want Luther to jump onto the canister, and I'll spend 2 humanity to shift into my Nephilim form. Because I can just do that defensively.
Okay. So you rolled a 10.
Yes.
Okay. To jump on to do the thing. Okay. 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 Then I want to. Okay, let me. All right. So there's a break on the thing. There's a dunk on the ground. Luther hops over jumps on top of this canister thing. Then there's a bang. And you all are okay. So let me see what the rest of you roll as a. What do the rest of you roll as I remind myself of a tactics? Because that's what I'm going to count what Luther does to your guys' roll.
Or what?
What'd you guys roll?
What'd you guys roll?
I got a 3.
Did you add
Yep.
Yes, I did.
Yes, you did.
3?
I added my +3 and my +1.
You get +3 because you saw it.
Yeah,
You get
Yeah.
it's
two.
there. It's right there. It's in his
Yep.
roll.
No, I did.
Oh, because your speed is 1?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
And I got a -1 on the dice, so I got a 3.
My god.
He's a cripple.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you got.
Oh, but luckily with my athletic skill, I can pump and straight. Oh no! Wait.
Wait a minute.
You can only.
I don't have athletics. I can't even use strain on
You can
this.
put in 1. You can put in 1.
I can put in 1.
You put a 1.
Always. You can always
Okay.
spend 1.
Always spend
I will
1.
spend 1 to get a 4.
Every little bit does count. Every
Yeah.
little bit does count.
I don't think I
okay.
can spend anything to increase mine.
Do you not have a
Do you not have any physical strength left?
I have physical, I have 6 out of 8.
You could spend 1 if you want. You can always spend 1.
With athletics D?
Yeah. No, you can spend 2.
Yeah.
2. Okay, yeah, let me do that. I want to increase. Only the best. I don't care if I kill myself.
Around. Nothing's ever gonna.
Nothing's ever gonna keep me down.
Okay. Well, I successfully rolled pretty good. I rolled a +1, and I have a speed of 3. So I am at a 4 with the +3. I'm at a 7 without spending strain.
Yeah.
I dive the fuck out of the way. I'm like, oh no.
All right. Malik, what do you have?
Oh, I rolled a 0. I have +2 plus the 1 from your thing, and then the 2 strain.
So
3 plus the 2. I think that's 5.
Yes, 5. Okay.
Awesome.
So here, I'll.
All right. So
It was a 3. Luckily, I could do something.
okay. I need to roll for. Where did my other dice go? I'll just type
Yeah.
it. All right, I'm gonna roll for Seraph. Oop, I gotta type it out. That's right.
I feel like if it's not focus, I'm probably going to be the lowest every time, or somewhere near the bottom. I'm all for it though.
We're all very smart.
Speak for yourself.
Are we? Are we the smart party?
I said except Luther. Fuck you. Fuck you.
All right, 1.
I put it in there.
We will and 3 because yes. To get to that. Your grandma's not very athletic either, but so
If
Well,
I can, I will use my shield ability on them. I don't know if I can use it on other people, but I will try.
I don't know if you can either.
Ain't no way an old lady is dying in front of me.
At least I was a
Or
soul.
getting hurt at all.
No, it's for you.
Okay, good.
To shield yourself. For that one.
Oh, damn.
Okay, so I would like Luther to roll me a luck check.
Shit.
Oh shit.
And
Here we
then
go again.
I'm going to roll
Hey, let's go.
+3.
positive.
I was
Indeed.
+2. Pause.
Okay, positive.
Awesome, dude.
All right. Okay, so you guys, because of Malik, not because of Malik your ability, but because of Malik of what you're doing with the coil, you guys have in this room an armor bonus in simplest terms from the magic kind of protecting you. Because a flashbang was thrown in the room. From the other roof, like shot with a little like launcher into the room. For those things. So Luther encompasses it. And Luther was able to minimize some of the damage because of that from it. And I'm gonna say gets rid of the other 2 things that happen with the flashbang because he absorbed it. But the rest of you, including Serafina, are going to take some damage, if you will.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I don't like
So
damage.
it is going to be on your. Should I go for those that are hurt worst? Yeah, probably.
Oh, no.
Wait, you want to start? You want to start from top to bottom, like from less hurt to more hurt, or
less hurt to more? Sure, I guess it doesn't
I
matter.
think I might be the most hurt because I have an actual wound.
Well, you have to get
Has-
all the way through the track to get the negative on the wound, but that's okay.
yeah.
Yeah, but I have like actual indications on the wound tracks already.
Yes.
I don't know if anybody else has any.
I
I don't
do.
think anybody else
Oh,
got
yeah, I
hurt.
do.
I
I got brain
You got
hurt.
I got
you
some
got a little
stress.
bit.
I
You
got
got
some
a
I got soul hurt.
I'm
Thank
taking,
God, I'm not alone.
I'm taking some stress from
Your
stuff.
I
Yeah.
don't mean
Your-
stress, I mean actual wounds.
Oh no, you're fucked in that regard.
your acuity will come into play here.
Hell yeah, hi cutie. Let's fucking go.
You might
You're-
lose it though, depending on how much damage you take.
Well, there's well, there is that, I guess.
I
Okay,
used
well,
my reactionary shield, yes?
forgot to see how much. He's gonna remove one of them. He's gonna remove one of those things, but there is the daze thing based upon how much damage you take. I forgot about that.
Excuse me. Gross.
Okay, so alright, so we'll go lowest first, which is technically Oliver and Grandma.
Cool.
Oh no.
If I'm looking at the checks correctly. So Oliver and Grandma are going to get smacked pretty hard from this. And I need to remind myself of days before I continue.
They would roll it.
Days. It's just a 3DF, I believe.
It's just I think it's a luck check. It's like
Okay.
literally like bleeding. They roll a luck check based on the damage that they take. Like
Okay,
if it's literally bleeding or breakdown, it's just for mental instead.
This is mental damage, which is the unique thing about a flashbang.
Yep.
Mm.
Clarity damage
but-
instead of
Yeah,
It
you use
hurts my brain.
Oh, shit. My highest defense. Let's go.
yeah. So that's why acuity comes into play for those things. But days. Yes. Okay. There it is. All right. So
This isn't something we could like body blocker, right?
well, that's
Well-
what Luther did.
some people
Oh.
can.
Luther,
Oh.
that's what Luther did.
Thank you, Luther. You're an upstanding citizen.
Yeah, he got rid of this other ability. He got rid of the situational bonus and some of the damage. So, I'm going. Okay, so that's going to be all right. You with the magic protecting Oliver and Grandma from this. You are going to take 5 4 damage.
5-4.
So 4 of it is mental focus damage that you just take. The 5 of it you can mitigate with strain and your acuity. Your acuity's at 1, so you could spend
Step spends 3 to get rid of all of it.
to get rid of the other 5.
Holy.
I'll spend 2.
And take 5?
No. I'll spend 2 so that it gets rid of 4. And
Yeah.
take so then
You
take
take 5.
5.
Yeah.
So that I go down to seriously wounded in my head.
Ow.
You now need to roll a daze check at a -1. Just a 3DF.
Yeah.
And then
2.
2.
Oh, I got a 3 on the dice is why.
That's good. A positive.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Yes, positive,
god.
positive
Yeah.
2. Positive,
Oh, you
positive,
rolled a
positive.
-3. Oh my god. You rolled a
Yeah,
plus
no-
Plus
at a -1
3.
with a 2.
Yeah,
Holy.
No.
Christ.
Okay, so you are not dazed, which is good.
Thank God. But I am.
Insane.
My head hurts. My ears are ringing, and I'm going. Oh.
If you would like now, one because of the mechanic, if nothing else. If you're damaged, you can roll a grit check to try to ignore wounds, the effect of wounds, for the scene. If so, I just want to walk through the mechanics because this is like the first time we've seen it, if not in the game, if nothing else. But grit checks may be mental, physical, or spiritual. Grit checks are rolled with focus for mental. They're just a raw check. No, focus, mental, for mental, and grit checks. It's like kind of a combat mechanic, but you could use it, I guess, for the scene. To where, if you get, it's kind of a the higher you roll, the longer you're able to like ignore the wounds before they come back to you, kind of thing. So, is that idea? Nevertheless, it would have been more damage had Luther not done his thing. So,
Fuck.
all right. So Grandma also gets hit for that similar amount of 5-4. So she has not been damaged yet in the campaign, so she becomes lightly wounded from the 4. And then she will spend her acuity is 2, so she will spend 2 mental strain to resist the rest of it. She rolled a luck check and got a positive to maintain her concentration on the ritual despite the flashbang. And just, close her eyes at the right time, maybe even. I don't know. And then, all right, Malik, you are going to take 4 damage. So you take 4 clarity mental damage that you cannot avoid. Well, cannot avoid. It was already mitigated from what Luther has done. You, however, because of your shield thing, you can activate your shield and mitigate all of the damage if you do your rank 2.
Yeah, you don't need to tell me twice. That shit pops automatically.
Yeah, so you mitigate all of the damage with spending 2 humanity to just kind of absorb it.
What in the
With
fuck was that?
with that rank 2. I like it. And then that will go to Dr. Current. You
I rolled a
are
7.
going. You rolled a 7, so you are going to take 2-4
Ow.
damage. At with the mitigations I've already accounted for.
Yeah.
So I don't think you have any armor. So
I don't, but I do have acuity, so I just have to spend the 1. But I'm taking 4.
yes.
That hurts.
So
I might
you
also have to roll a grit check here in a minute.
2 4 is 6. You do well, both of you.
You still have
Malik,
to roll.
I need you to roll at a -1 for days, and then Dr. Current, you need to roll at a normal.
Just flat. Oh god.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh fuck!
I rolled a
That's bad for me.
-2.
That's bad for me too. I also rolled a -2.
Oh my god.
Ah!
Uh-oh.
Okay, cool.
Oh no! Wait, hold on. I rolled a -1. It's not as bad for me.
Not as bad.
I'll
Yeah.
give it
Okay.
it's wrong.
Days.
How can I influence this?
You can't. It's a luck check.
Yes.
That's the way it is.
I'm not a hero. Damn it.
No. All right.
I miss the good old days.
Dr. Current is just dazed. So you may not use skill features on your next check or passive attribute value. You lose initiative if you're in initiative. Whereas Malik, you are severely dazed. So you may not use skill features on your next 2 checks or passive attribute values.
Fuck my eyes.
So you're just rolling with raw stats, is what that is for the next 2 checks. So, 2 checks.
2 checks. All right.
You can still
I'll
spend
try to
2,
remember.
right?
Adrian, 1. Okay, Adrian's 1 check. All right, and then everyone else is fine. There is a flashbang went off in the room, and then from where Dr. Current is more by the door, you hear downstairs Siegfried go, "What the hell is that?" And then you hear the front door, a noise from the front door, and Siegfried's not by the front door. He's like, "Who the hell are you?" And this guy's running, and he's like, it doesn't make sense for how all of a sudden Siegfried says, "Who the hell are you? Wait for me." And then the guy is right next to you, Dr. Current. Like he traveled up 4 flights of stairs in a blink of an eye. What the fuck?
Oh shit! Hey, buddy.
Like
Oh,
that's the impression you're getting here. And there's this guy that's like, like paramilitary dark clothes and has this wicked fucking looking dagger thing in his hand that's just like that doesn't look normal, right? That is staring at you. And the window from the flashbang, Dr. Current, you look over to there in the split second, looking back and forth, and you see another kind of like, I don't think it's you. I think it's your spirits warn you that, you need to take cover. Take cover now.
Oh,
Like,
sick.
there is maybe these are part of Dr. Fenn's cultists. You don't know who the fuck these people are, but they
What the
want
fuck?
what she has in her lab. They know what this is and they're here to take it. And
My
they
God.
will go through you if you want. You generally get the impression it's with your vigilance being sixes, two gentlemen, that it's just these two guys, but the vibe from these two guys, it unsettles you. Like they are not minions, guys. They are not minions. Is the vibe.
it's real.
For those things. So I want to pause there before we get into too much chaos, because this is going to be the quote unquote mini boss for Arc 1. You guys are getting in here for as I am adding some complications, as I love to do, to the villains in this world. So you guys, and I want to add another layer that I think all of you with your vigilance and wariness would know. This is more about Seraphina than you guys.
Oh, that's good to
Like
know.
this is about that they're here for Seraphina more than you guys. They didn't really follow you here. They were watching Seraphina, and now that they see what she's doing, they're like, oh, "Shit, we're gonna jump on this now."
So it's like,
Um,
even if we
Wow.
didn't come here, they probably
Okay,
would have
wait.
kidnapped her or some shit.
Yes,
Before we go into combat, because it's gonna change the scene.
uh-huh.
Can I like cash in this haunting and just have these fucking ghosts go ape shit?
We're doing it.
Yeah, we're doing it because we're gonna fight them. So,
Yeah,
like,
protect the woman. Yes, yes.
protect. It'll protect us all.
As long as I'm fine, as long as we use the mechanics as they are. So you have to spend 4 initiative. So I'm basically saying you're gonna roll initiative out of
-4. That's
to
fine.
have this happen right at the start for them to call. You see the two of them, like they're not like the way they're at. You are in perfect line of sight for both of them.
Okay.
Where each entity needs to roll a lec check for all 3 of. Holy shit!
All 3 effects, man.
But
These ghosts just go, oh shit.
Okay, but you can spend humanity to penalize their check. It only pertains to 1 effect. Breakdown caused this way always causes its victim to react out of fear.
Oh, you best believe I'm spending the 6, buddy.
From opportunity to duration and being forced to spend 2 initiative. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Like the ghosts fly out from the window, and like the one the couple that were hands that were helping Pinky fly through you to the guy on the banister with you, and just.
Yeah, so nobody can see the ghosts until this moment when they all just go fucking.
They roll a single luck check for all 3,
and they're gonna roll them at -3 because I'm spending the 6.
I love it.
Oh God, yes.
I will end this session then with these 2 luck checks, 1 for each of the guys.
I'm sure that we want Siegfried here for a real fight.
For a big fight, yeah.
And you said a -3
for all of them, yeah.
Oh my god, they gotta get really good. They did not. They could have rolled worse, but
they have to roll all 3 of them, so they could be bleeding.
No, it says a single check for all 3.
Yeah, they have to roll all 3 of them, so they could be dazed, breaking down, and bleeding.
They're at a -2 to daze, bleeding, and breakdown. So, oh my god, that is mediums. What the fuck?
I love medium. This is a great class.
Oh my goodness,
it's a fantastic class.
All right,
Pick this
so
class up.
they're not stunned, thankfully. Okay, cool, but they're
Thank
severely
God. Wait, that sucks. I want them to be stunned.
Stun them.
It's a minus
Break their
3.
fucking kneecaps.
So they're severely dazed, so they can't use skill features for the next 2 checks. They
Wait,
lose
did you
2
just
save
Uno
points.
reverse them?
I did.
Basically, yes.
You stun me, I stun you.
No, you.
They are severely
Ghost stun.
they're severely bleeding, so at the end of the round they're gonna suffer damage, physical damage, and they're burning.
And they're
I
getting,
don't
and they're getting a
know.
breakdown. Yeah. Oh.
Soul fire.
No, not burning. Sorry, breakdown. And their
Breakdown.
breakdown.
Yeah.
So minus 2 breakdown is
They'll be on
a
fire
break
steam, though.
with reality. All right.
You fucked with the wrong old man.
For the
He
next
literally came in and immediately forgot who anybody.
for the next round. Instances of a break reality. Okay, cool. So I need to roll for fight, freeze, or flee. I'm gonna roll a D1. I'm gonna roll a D3.
Fight, flight, or
They get a
freeze.
3. I'm gonna call that freeze.
Oh yes.
This is awesome. Okay, cool.
Guys, we have a whole initiative block to kill this fucking guy.
Well, there's the
Unload. It's time to overload.
This is why I made the mini bosses because of your overloads too. Because I was like, oh shit, these are about to go crazy. But a mini boss is they're significantly power, and the boss is their duo. They're technically not, if that makes sense. They're technically not 2 separate entities. They are narratively, but mechanically.
Yes. They share a health bar technically
Yes.
in concept.
So, but that because they're 2, that does mean they get 2 attacks when they do attack. But for those things, but they'll have 2 separate attacks. The guy melee has his wicked knife-looking thing, and then there's the guy on the roof that is obviously pulling out some sort of gun to shoot you all from the rooftop.